All right. Well, let's get started then. So last time on Curse of the Crimson Throne, you guys had gone to the Acropolis to earn yourself some respect with the Shuanti tribes by gaining the Thrall Keeper's Mark, which you guys still aren't really entirely sure what that is yet because you haven't found it. Instead, you found different things. You found Shwanti in the Acropolis, you found Red Mantis in the Acropolis, as well as some weird technical creature that attacked you guys with an amazing amount of reach. Um, I think over time, you guys kind of clued in that noise was probably waking it up and making it perhaps curious of what was going on in the place. You guys had lost two storm callers to the
Oh, two.
tentacle. Yep.
Hmm.
Uh, and Crojan here is with you guys, but he's still somewhat skeptical about you guys. Um, but you guys had decided to retreat out for the time being. You have not rested. I don't know if you guys plan on resting or not. We pretty much stopped session with you guys exiting the building. But you still had more places to explore, specifically that green well, that was kind
Hit.
of glowing green, even though it's blue on the map.
Was Kujin here to keep an eye on us?
Crojan was there. You don't really know why he was there, I suppose. I mean, you guys did have a confrontation with him where he was casting doubt on you guys, and you probably got the impression that he's was watching and making sure that you guys weren't doing any dishonor to the Shwanti.
Okay, what was our plan then? We had retreated out after the ambush. Were we resting before we jumped down the pit?
I don't know. You're pretty much badly wounded.
Hmm.
I only have a little bit of damage on me at the moment, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
Oh,
healed
wait.
up mostly.
I'm a bit
I am
confused because I
badly
have
wounded.
nothing
Okay,
Yes.
on
yes.
my
Yes.
like I have all my lay on hands uses right now, so
but there's like that well that was like the
Yeah.
only that was the only like place that we could go.
Correct.
Well, I have most of my spells.
I'm
So let
fine
me
going
take
without
some of these
resting.
wands that we have. We have over 100 charges. And I will just top myself up with wands. And then I'll have enough to go forward if we want.
Yep, good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I think this is 3. Eight. E. 42. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 charges. I am good.
All right. Um,
And Dohan, you have scratch there. I'll take care of that in just a second.
Let's see. I'll probably clean up the combat tracker here.
Okay. And you are good to go.
The AC deflection that Kaeso put on Xale, would that be?
What's it called? Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So that only lasts like, what is it now? 9 minutes.
Okay.
So it would be gone by now.
Yeah.
huh, that's weird. Heroism isn't configured on here, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna put heroism on myself before we start going, but I'm gonna motion to move in.
Okay. Well, I mean, how long are you guys waiting before you go back in?
10 minutes.
If you want 10 minutes, that's fine with me.
I just made that number up. If somebody has a better number, I'm okay with it.
Trinia hesitates. Are we sure that monster's gone?
No, we're
Oh,
absolutely
no,
sure
not
it's
at
there.
all. Yes.
Okay.
We're not going in
Krojan-
there because we feel it's safe. We're going in there because we have a mission here.
Krojan says, well, I am done here. I am not going back in.
You coward.
He says, no. I choose not to die today. That is not coward. He huffs and turns away.
If,
All right.
if I may, you've come all this way to confront us. Perhaps wait here for 3 days, no more. And if we do not come out, you can return to tell of our failure.
3 days.
And if I'm giving him plenty of leeway.
I don't care if you succeed or fail. I will leave now. And he
Okay.
goes to the other riders that he was with and mounts up onto the horses. And rides off into the sun.
What an unusual fellow. I would have thought after taking all that time to track us down and follow us, was he really that shaken by the tentacle beasts?
Trinia looks at you and says, if I'm not mistaken, he was here before us.
Wasn't he tracking us, though?
I don't know why
We've
he was
seen-
here before we were, but maybe we'll find
Yeah.
out.
Curious.
Because we saw riders on the horizon behind us, right? I thought that was him.
Kind of like parallel with you guys.
Okay, fair enough. I just assumed that he knew where we were going, and so he charged ahead to do whatever it is he was going to do.
Well, maybe if you approach the riders, you would have had maybe some of those answers.
Can anybody remind me, why did he say he was here to begin with? I mean,
I don't think
to
he
keep
divulged that information.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You know, I'm hoping he hasn't done something to rile up the tentacle beast and whatever is down the well to make our quest more difficult.
You're
But
welcome to sense motive.
yeah. 19.
Mm-hmm.
We need a sense motive.
If you want.
That's my best skill.
Oh shit.
I get a 35 rolling a 4.
All right. Cliff, you suspect that he's a little shaken up. You might have noticed that he couldn't necessarily harm the monster. But you also get the sense that he didn't even know the monster was there. So, kind of like Dohan might have suggested, maybe he is a little bit of a coward.
Okay. I will say I think he wasn't prepared mentally to deal with what we just encountered in there.
That was quite a bit with the red mantis and the tentacle monster. I think we should try not wake up the tentacle monster next time.
Mm.
Maybe we want
It
to wait
attacked
some
after
time
the red
before we go
mantis
back.
imp. Yeah,
Right, it
I
all
think-
sounds of combat, I think, right?
yeah. I think we should be fine. Famous last words. Okay, well, we have to do something about our two buddies here. They need to survive.
It certainly
I
will
don't know
help.
if there's anything more I can do to help them. So with that, in we go.
Alrighty.
I will try and move silently. Too bad.
Okay, hopefully that works.
Alright, so you guys start moving in as silent as you can.
Yep,
Whoa.
very normally.
So you know what? I'll go through this door just to minimize the amount of exposure we have to the water room.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll make sure that these doors on right here are closed when I get
Okay.
there.
Solid plan.
This is the. We found a statue or something in this room, right? It had some cryptic map or something. Oh, we placed it over top of the well and something happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what in the world's going on, but that is not right. Jesus. I approved Cliff's movement and now he like ran off to the northwest of the map somewhere.
Cliff? He's in the well room with me.
Yeah, for you.
Oh, okay.
Let me put his token back down.
I was trying to move and then I teleported into the well room.
Yep, that's because
just
you
move me there?
also. Yep.
Okay.
Shit be broken, I suppose. I don't know. It's my favorite thing about Fantasy Grounds. Nah, it's something with the cloud, probably. Okay, so let's give you a refresher of this room. The floor of this otherwise empty chamber contains a 5-foot diameter hole in the center surrounded by a ring of tangled runes. Inside the hole, a shaft filled with brilliant emerald light drops into the depths. Last time you were in here, you had detected magic and identified that there is a levitation spell occurring. Wait, was it levitation or featherfall? I think it was featherfall. Featherfall spell occurring.
So that we can go down. Yep. Well, if there's nothing else, I will go down the well.
Okay. Dohan gets into the green emerald light and he begins
Yeah.
to slowly descend out of your guys'
Uh,
sight.
After he gets down there, I'll be like, Dohan, you alright down there?
I'll let him know when I get down.
He doesn't hear you when he's down there.
Uh-oh, guys, I think something happened to Dohan.
Okay. Down we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna restart my fancy ground. It's all messed up.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move you guys all down here because
I think what
nothing's
happened
really
is
gonna
you did
stop
something
you.
with my token when I was trying to move it, and it glitched mine now too.
Oh.
Like we both try and move it at the same time or something. Yeah, I'll go down. I'm rejoining.
Okay. Let me describe what you guys see when you get here. This wide corridor, composed of polished black granite, runs north to south. A bluestone disc sits on the floor to the south, with a glowing column of blue light rising up from the disc through a hole in the ceiling. To the north, a 5-foot wide circular opening in the wall opens into a smaller chamber. The ceiling here is only 15 feet high.
Only?
Only.
Okay.
Well, it was much taller in the other room, the upper
And did the
floor.
colored light change gradually as we went down, or did it turn blue when we touched the bottom?
I think it kind of changed gradually.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll just
Alright.
quickly cast Detect Magic to see if there's anything unusual down the hallway.
Okay. You don't detect magic down the hallway.
Okay. Did we ever figure out who the Thrall Keeper was?
You are unsure of what or who the Thrall Keepers are.
Okay. I will follow Dohan.
Yep, I'll move down the hall.
Cliff, as you're going down the hall, you notice something.
Okay.
You notice there seems to be a passage that has been blocked off, perhaps.
Okay. I will say, wait, hold on. There's another exit over here, I think. But it's been blocked.
All right.
Can you hear anything behind the wall? Dripping water or shambling movements?
I don't think so.
No.
And it looks like it's being bricked up. It's not like a secret
I don't see an obvious
door.
way to open it, right? Like,
Yeah, okay.
other than just breaking
Um,
it down.
eh,
Maybe it opens from the other side.
A huge stone plug, so to say.
Oh, it's like a tomb or something.
Dohan.
Maybe we can continue on. Don't have to go this way, but keep it in mind, I
Yeah,
guess.
let's
We need
come
your
back
strength,
to it.
Dohan.
So there's no other way to like open this passage?
There's no handles or.
Is the stone on the outside, or like you said, it's like a plug, like it's plugging a hole?
It looks like it's something stone is plugging a hole.
So we need to pull back on it, pull it out.
Hmm.
I'll give it a tug.
Okay.
Let's hope that doesn't drain the
got
water from the
21.
pools down here.
Nope, you can't seem to move it.
Okay. I can't move it. And I used all my strength.
Maybe it's just that it only opens from the other side.
That was
Maybe.
what I speculated too.
Okay, let's go forward.
Okay. This chamber here is empty as well, but you do see steps that lead downward.
All right, head down.
We'll look around in this room too.
Okay. Nothing stands out in this room.
Down the stairs. Word.
Oh, there's stuff here.
All right. The walls, ceiling, and floor of this chamber have been painted to resemble a starry sky, giving the illusion of walking through space. A 10-foot diameter stone sphere floats 5 feet above the floor near the room's southern wall. 3 short metal rods protrude from the lower hemisphere, radiating onward like a tripod. Only the rods rest on empty air rather than a solid surface. The sphere appears to have been carefully carved with tiny rivers, mountains, oceans, and forests.
All right.
Is it like a globe of Galarian, or does it look like it's some other world?
You can roll a knowledge geography.
It's 27.
The stone globe seems to represent the world of Galarian as it appeared more than 10,000 years ago in the past. The sphere is a map of the ancient world, yet there are many features on the globe that seem inaccurate. When you're looking at the globe and examining it and you're looking for Varissia, you find that the nation is mostly landlocked, except for a narrow southern coastline. Other features are missing as well, such as the inner sea, which in some places, islands or entire continents exist where none appear today. Let me read this. Further casting the globe's accuracy into suspicion are the vast swaths of blank surface in some regions where only vague outlines of continents and oceans appear.
Huh.
Is it moving? If I watch it very, very closely, do I see it moving
No,
on its own?
it
Okay.
is not moving. However, with further examination, you guys do notice that the globe has a. The globe is. Hold on. No. I thought I read something, but no, that's not. All right. No,
Is the
it
globe
is not
movable?
moving. I don't.
I'll see if I can gently push it.
Okay. When you do that, Kaeso, something happens. To the others, Kaeso disappears.
Is there like a spell effect that happens when that happens?
You can roll a spellcraft check.
Okay.
You are unsure. You think magic might have occurred.
Okay, I just don't know what.
All right, Kaeso.
Kaeso, where are you?
This is where the party white happens. Everyone run up and touch it.
Okay.
Hold on, let's just do one thing here at a
It's a mimic.
time.
Surely
I
it's not
hate
the
him.
Tomb of Horrors.
It's like I think it got disintegrated.
there's like a
and
door in the
also
Tomb of Horrors that
to
if you walk into it, you die instantly.
your spellcraft
Well,
check, though, Cliff does identify that there is strong divination magic happening here.
That thought had crossed my mind with the well when Dohan jumped down, and I was thinking, I hope there isn't a
Yeah,
sphere
Tomb
of
of Horrors
annihilation or
style,
something at the bottom of this.
All right. Queso, you find yourself inside a sphere, perhaps inside the globe.
Okay.
You seem to be suspended,
Oh.
floating inside it. And as your mind begins to cast out into the distance, you begin to see strange and alien worlds that float in this void between stars. The more you look around with your mind, the more you seem to be exploring this space. As if
Do I have
you're in outer
any-
space.
Do I have any idea, any clue of what I'm actually seeing?
You can also do a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft. Okay, I got that.
Ah,
Yay.
you believe that the purpose of this is to basically study space. This is a magic item that allows you to go beyond your world. Perhaps the ancient creators used it to do just that. But you also believe that you understand a way to get back out of this. You don't understand the magic itself. It is beyond your capabilities, but you do have somewhat of an understanding.
Okay.
Now, there is something I wanted to add here. Okay. Is there anything you would like to do while you're in here, or attempt to exit, perhaps?
I'm going to try and exit because I know that everybody else is going to be concerned about my sudden disappearance.
Okay. You believe that all you have to do is concentrate on Glarian itself, or a part of the world, a planet that you live on, and you will be released.
Okay, I will do that. I'll see if I can just concentrate back on the room that I came from, just in case it does something like teleport me to the exact location I have envisioned.
All right. Once you do so, you are back in the room with your friends, but something different has occurred to you. You look at your hands, and on one of your hands, you now have a mark. You rub the mark to see if it comes off, but it does not.
It's a ninja star.
Ah, well, the image is titled Thrallkeeper's Mark, so I think that's what that is.
It looks like
It
looks like the Sahedron star.
It's the Sahedron, yeah, I know that.
I mean, Cliff might know that in character.
But
I have knowledge history, so I might recognize
what does this mean now? I'm trying to think of what the ramifications are because, you know, the guy's name or the organization's name is the Thrall Keepers, right? So, I'm not thrilled about that.
Okay, and then one more thing. You seem to understand that you can choose which hand this mark is on.
Oh. Bizarre. So I can change it, or is it just one shot and then it's set?
It's just one shot and then it's set.
Oh.
So probably at this point when you're looking at it, it's already on. But which hand is it on? I guess. That's
Well, it's
your
strange
decision.
because they're like the Thrall Keeper's mark manifests on the palm of the characters when he or she emerges from the globe. Each
Uh-huh.
character who understands the ramifications of the mark and how to use it immediately and can choose to gain the mark on her right or left palm.
Okay, what does the mark do?
Okay, a character who takes the mark on her right palm gains the ability to use dismissal once per day as a spell-like ability, while a character who takes the mark on her left palm instead gains the ability to use Summon Monster 5 once per day as a spell-like ability. These spell-like abilities function at a caster level equal to the user's total hit die, and the save DC for dismissal is equal to 15 plus the user's charisma modifier. Regardless of which palm is chosen, the Thrallkeeper's Mark grants a +4 luck bonus on all saving throws against mind-affecting effects. The Thrallkeeper's
Wow.
Mark will only last for 1 week before its magic fades, and a character can receive the mark only once per year.
Ah,
So
So
you
it's
understand all this and you tell us.
and then
it's unfortunate I couldn't
Xale's
get
like,
both
I
effects
need to get it now too.
because I
Well,
could. It
we're all
could
supposed
kind
to
of
get
go
it,
with
aren't
my
we?
theme of balance, right? If I could like summon with one hand and dismiss with the other.
Hmm.
Only one.
Well, why don't we just balance the party? 2 of us get summoned, 2 of us get dismiss. Yeah?
So the dismissal is based on charisma, you said, right?
Yeah, so I can do dismiss.
I mean, I'm charisma based as well.
So you should do right hand. I think that was dismiss was right. And no one else has charisma, right? Dohan
But-
and Cliff don't.
I have
Mm.
12 charisma, so not
Okay.
great.
Monster summon 5 is nothing to sneeze at either, though.
Yeah. I just don't want to deal with figuring out, cheats and options, and so I'll dismiss stuff. I have charisma too.
So
So if you tell me all this, I'll go up and touch it and see if I
Well,
understand.
okay.
Why
I'm going to
not?
take summon monster, which I think was my left hand.
I think that's correct.
And I will show everybody the mark, and I will say I just have this innate knowledge. I've been touched by the mark of the Thrall Keeper. On the left hand, it summons, and on the right hand, it dismisses. It also wards you against.
Well, we also know that it
Mental
only
effect.
lasts for 1 week, and you can only get it once a
Yes.
year. So it might actually make sense to have not everyone get it right away in case we need to come back and get it again for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't we supposed to get it to like show we're worthy or something?
Yeah, we have to go back to the village. Like, we have 1 week to get back to the village to show them that we have the mark. No, wait,
Yeah,
just
so
like because we have our guys here to witness
Yeah, I
us.
feel like we just all get the mark now. I mean, I guess if someone wants to not do it, then that's good enough. I guess we can ask our helper friends. Are they here or do they stay up top?
I mean, no, they're here.
So is this what we need? Kaeso, show them your hand.
Oh, this is absolutely. This
do
is the Thrall Keeper's mark. Yes.
Do we all need this?
They look at each other and shrug. I don't think so.
I'm gonna touch the thing and then I'm gonna fail whatever the check is, and then I'm gonna get punished for a week.
Very possibly.
Okay,
So I
well,
touched the thing.
did I know you guys are gonna say yes now that ask you this, but did Kaeso explain to you how to get out once you're in?
I assume so.
Did anybody ask?
Okay, so I'm gonna touch it. How do I get out?
You concentrate on this room. You'll find out. Oh, okay, well, let's get back to the beginning then. We're all excited about the mark. When you touch this, you find yourself floating amongst the stars. And you can travel about the void just by thinking about it. To return, you think about your home or this room. You just think about the Galarian in general, and you will be returned here. But I would suggest focusing on this room specifically, since I don't know if it will return you to where you're thinking if it's not this room.
Okay.
Anyway, just think about this room when you want to return.
Okay. So think about fake space, not real space. Because this room's painted to look like fake space.
I mean, there is another thing to consider that you sort of goes along with what you brought up. I don't know if there's anything else like that goes along with this mark, if there is an unintended curse or something else. So I'm just not sure if we all want to get the mark and then find out. Oh, by the way,
I don't intend on marking myself if it's not
Okay.
necessary.
that's good then. As long as at least one of us is not marked, then I'm satisfied.
I want to get the mark.
Because we
That's
are
what
playing with powers
said.
beyond our knowledge.
Is that
So it's
okay with
like-
your?
That's like
Your
Xale's
faith?
favorite thing.
What?
Toying with powers beyond his comprehension. It's like his favorite thing to do.
Is it?
I don't know.
When
Seems
have I
like
done
it.
that?
Right now, I
certain
guess.
masks.
Besides now.
Like right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was not here.
A mask housing the soul of the ancient.
I mean, to
Evil
be
woman?
fair, that wasn't Xale, but
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
We all know what you're saying, though, Pluto.
mhm.
We all know you mean me and not the player, or the player, not the character.
Maybe.
I touch it.
Well,
in
you
the
touched the
spirit of
globe.
protecting my allies, if I can
Does
also
nothing
understand
happen?
it.
Nothing
and
happens.
dismiss-
Oh, that 1 a year thing is like a global cooldown, not just for that person, maybe.
I see.
Kaeso.
Or maybe only one person can have the mark at a time.
You think there's more to it?
You probably have to be like worthy, and I don't have any casting ability.
Kaeso, while
gave
you
up
were
the
in
magic
there,
life.
you
Yeah.
had a strong feeling that this thing operates on thoughts.
What are you trying
You
to say? I'm not
suggesting
smart
Xale
enough.
doesn't have
There ain't
any?
there ain't nothing going on behind those ears.
Perhaps he's not thinking the right things.
I'm thinking I want to get a mark on my hand so I can dismiss creatures. Does
And
it work?
nothing
Well,
happens.
Okay, guys, I tried.
I was thinking about time and movement and moving the sphere. I was trying to
Okay.
gently push it. I was
I'll-
thinking about, is it turning?
I'll try and push the sphere.
Oh, wait. You were thinking a little more than that, Kaeso.
Okay, this is beyond me.
Turning. Its surface represented Galarian, but it wasn't a perfect representation.
There you go. You were thinking about Galarian.
Galarian, I see. So I was thinking about the planet. That's the key, both in and out.
Okay, I'll try thinking about Galarian and then touching it.
Okay, you do so. And you're now inside the globe, suspended in
Where'd
the
I go?
void.
Guys,
The
can
last we
you
ever
hear
saw
me?
of Xale.
And we never saw him again.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, so
possible.
that's when I get to make my new character.
He's gonna come back as a paladin without the archetype.
No,
just
no.
take power attack without feeling bad about it.
So I can take Ore of Justice, you mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Power attack.
Guys, it's about time I get Aura of Justice. It's time to remake my character without the archetype that gets rid of Aura of Justice.
That's a pretty good ability.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't get it. That's okay. I get improved grit things or whatever. Pancake
mean-
points.
Those are fine.
They're fine. Okay, so do I have like all this understanding of what's happening or not? Or do I need to roll something?
I mean, you're floating around in the void. You see stars.
Having a grand
Do you
old time.
explore? Do you hang out?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I wanna explore around. Do I see any it's space. Are there any planets?
Yeah, you see all kinds of planets.
I'll look at some planets.
Okay. As you explore around, I need you to roll me a will save.
Oh dear. Watch me actually like get lost and not be able to come back. I mean, come on, I'm a paladin. Will saves don't work on me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're
Natural
fine.
ones happen.
Yeah.
There's one on
Okay.
every die, unless you're using one of those cheater dice where it only has a 11 through 20 on both sides.
Um. Do I know
Also-
what sort of effect affected me there?
No,
Okay. Do I
I'm
know
also
any
not sure
something
that
happened?
paladin saves
you don't know
function
anything
if
was
you're
affecting you.
willingly trying to
Okay.
get an effect.
I will continue inspecting some of these different planets. Can I inspect closely or not really?
Not really.
Okay.
But every once in a while, you'll see extremely strange, gigantic, tentacle like creatures.
Oh, like in space?
Yes.
I'll try and stay away from them. They seem scary.
Yeah, probably. Roll
Do
me
they
another
look
will
like the
save.
tentacle creature we fought here?
You don't know. You didn't see the creature. You just saw tentacles.
Well, no, but we saw the tentacles.
Tentacles look like tentacles.
Okay. I think I'm done exploring the planets. I'll look at a star.
Yeah, roll me another will save first. Okay. Yeah, you see stars.
Do I see any exploding or any black holes or anything cool like that?
If you keep exploring, yeah, eventually you'll see all kinds of things that one might see out in the space or void, as well as things you probably wouldn't normally see out in space.
Oh, Xale's been in there for quite a long time.
Yeah,
I hope he's
do
okay.
I have a feeling of time passing while I'm in here?
Mm,
Like, am I like, oh, it's been
Not-
5 minutes?
not really. I mean, just your general sensation of time, but
Okay.
I mean, we don't know how much time passes on the outside here.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on. Do I have? I think about the mark that I saw in Kaeso. Do I have any understanding of that?
Not right now.
Okay, then I think I'm just gonna think about Galarian to come back as best I can.
Okay, you do so.
I think
You
about this
think
room.
about Galarian and you return back to this room. And you now have the mark and can choose which hand.
Dismiss hand, right hand.
Okay, so go ahead and add this. Save. Wait, that's another mark. For save, luck, mind affecting, and dismissal. Okay, what is today's date on the calendar? Add journal entry. Gained thrall keeper's mark. Okay.
I'm back, guys. I explored all over space. I saw planets and stars and weird tentacle creatures. They might have been the tentacle creature here. I don't know, though. And look, I have a marker, and I hold up my right hand, and I show him the mark. That was really cool. You should try it. There was nothing bad happening. I couldn't tell anything bad was happening at all.
True.
Is your god a god of like secrets and curiosity?
No. I'm just a naturally curious person. My god is a god of silver and money and economy and aiding allies. So I will use this mark to aid you.
So then, I think we're done here. If we want to depart,
This is also another way for me to deal with devils. Usually I use silver weapons for that, but just dismissing them is good too.
Yeah, Trinity says she doesn't want to have anything to do with that. That's weird.
It's pretty weird. Yeah. Okay, so you didn't say anything about the tentacle monsters flying around space.
I didn't see any sort of thing.
Oh, did you not explore around?
No, I thought everybody would be concerned, so I focused myself on
Oh.
finding a way back.
Well, I knew you guys knew what I was doing, and I explored around and I made my way back. It was no problem at all.
Tentacle monsters, tentacle beasts.
There were
Out
tentacle
amongst the
creatures in
stars.
space, and all sorts of crazy different types of planets and stars and celestial phenomena. Things I don't understand what I was looking at. I will pray to Amritaji on this tomorrow morning. Or tonight. Yeah, tonight. And ask for guidance in what I saw.
Well, it's a remarkable device. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Too bad we can't remark of our hands for a year. Do you think you could summon a creature to bash that rock or pull that rock out that's stuck in there?
I would recommend, if I may, that we were not supposed to defile this place, to treat it with respect.
You think it was shut
I
for a
underst-
reason?
I understand that our curiosity is strong, but we also have to take into account the wishes of the clans.
Okay, how do we get out of here? Does this well thing go up?
I mean, this thing over here looked like a plug. Maybe it's just if we unplugged it, a bunch of water's gonna rush in.
Maybe.
Like,
Could be, or it could be the way out.
You also
I mean-
see like tiny little gaps in the plug. So if
So it's
something,
not like there's water on
oh,
there.
it's not actually
could-
airtight.
But you think if
Okay.
like gas could perhaps seep through it, or water would probably seep through it. So not likely.
Ah, if only I could turn myself into a gas.
Oh, if only.
I'm pretty sure that's an alchemist extract, but I don't think I have it.
Well, up. I hold my hand over the well. Does it raise it? Or does it pull it down or something?
Dang, I could have even taken it last level up. But I
Yeah,
took
your hand
disable
detaches
construct
from your
instead.
arm and it goes up.
No. I mean, is there force on my hand pushing it up?
No.
Guys, how do we get out of here?
I'll just step into the disc.
Okay, I'll step into the disc.
Okay, you step onto the disc and you begin levitating up.
Oh, I thought this was just for, you said it's Featherfall. Not
That was up
feathered
top.
rise.
The green light is to fall. The blue light is to rise.
Oh. Okay, up we go. Does the chieftain guy, is he up top or did he come down here?
Chieftain guy?
The guy who eats what he kills or whatever.
No,
Oh, no,
he
he
went
Virgin
off.
left.
He left.
Oh, he
Yeah,
left.
he,
Okay.
he bitched out,
I knew he was a coward, but I thought he
which
was
is
just
what
like
I will be
waiting
telling
outside or something.
the rest of the tribes.
He eats what he kills, but he only kills what he wants to eat. Got him.
So we're able to use the disc to ascend.
Yes.
We go up, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess once we have that, we'll quietly make our way out.
I
Okay,
wonder how
you
many
do
Red
so.
Mantis assassins will be waiting for us up here.
You guys quietly exit the Acropolis. And we are back on the world map.
So you guys, nothing bad ever happens when you play with magic beyond your understanding.
Okay. That actually went reasonably well.
It's a lot better than we thought it was going to go after the initial attempt.
Well, the fun thing is that those will saves were actually going to do 1d4 intelligence damage to the point where you wouldn't be able to get yourself out and you just
Yeah,
die.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was aware there was risk there, but also I'm a paladin, but also, you know, whatever. I feel like Xale is not smart enough to be like, I should just get in and get out real quick and not play around.
So we determined that as long as our watchers witnessed our acquisition of the mark, that is fine to satisfy that part of our test.
They did witness you gain the mark.
Okay, excellent. What was our next? What was
We
our
already
next
talked to the
test?
roaming tribe, right?
I don't think we did.
Mm-mm.
I thought
We'll be
we
right
saw
back.
them. Like we saw their camp, and then. Oh no, we didn't. Did we go to them?
You never
I
saw
feel
a
like
camp.
we're like. Didn't we see like the roaming tribe? Like their camp was
Roman
nearby or something.
tribe? Question mark.
The one that roams around.
Oh, roaming.
Yeah.
No.
So I thought we saw them, and then we're like, oh well, if they didn't want us to see them, they wouldn't be in the wide open. And then we went over to talk to them.
Nope. I mean, you guys saw Shawanti, but you guys didn't approach the Shawanti, and it wasn't a camp. They were on horses.
Oh, okay. Then they're just keeping an eye on us. Alright, so we need. So we thought also like, as our reputation with the Shawanti increased, then the tribe that is like the hardest to impress would be more likely to show itself to us. I believe. I think there's more creatures to kill too. Is there a creature we didn't kill?
You guys heard about the Great Cinder Maw?
Yeah, let's do that one. Now that we have the Thrall Keeper's mark, how can we be defeated?
I'm back.
Because we
Yeah,
did
that's marked on the map.
What was it?
As C.
The Oh, it's a like basilisk or whatever we did, but that wasn't that impressive to them.
No, but you guys did.
And we saved the people that were petrified.
You guys got attacked by a rock, and they were more impressed by the storm rock.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so do we want to go to the Cinder Maw? What kind of creature is the Cinder Maw?
Giant worm.
Ew.
And the
That doesn't sound
goal
very
was
fun.
not to kill it, but to
It was
get
to-
swallowed by it.
Yeah, get
Oh,
eaten,
cut out from the inside or something.
survive.
However you see fit getting out of it.
I don't know that I like that idea,
Aww.
to be
Well,
honest.
the good news is that you don't have to be the one that does it.
No, I mean that's fine. I'm just saying I don't like the idea for anyone to get swallowed by a giant worm. You want to do it,
And
Dohan?
it's the task
I
for this
think he
being
was the one that was volunteering for it before.
Mm.
We can go there if you want to do it.
Yes, I have communed enough with the spirits of fire to hopefully see me through this.
I was going to ask, you have the means to protect yourself from the fire?
I do.
Okay, then I will provide you with the means to resist its grasp, if you so choose.
Yeah.
We have a plan. Feed Dohan to the worm. Let's go.
Okay, off we go towards the Wyvern Mountains.
Okay. It may take a few days of travel to do so.
How
Yeah,
many would that be?
the only thing I want to do is I want to pray to Amritaji on the things I saw in the globe space place. I doubt that he'll give me any direct message back, but you never know. Maybe he'll send a sign. But I'll pray explaining what happened and asking what it was and what it means. Just praying
Hoping
for
for-
understanding.
Like, I need some divine inspiration.
Correct.
Mm. Well,
What is all that?
unfortunately, you do not gain any of that divine inspiration.
In a way that I notice. Maybe he'll work in a more hidden manner.
Yeah.
I just have to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you guys are going to travel. It's going to take several days. So, as we know, this is a dangerous place to be
Yeah,
in.
we find more creatures to kill along the way. We can collect more heads and become more renowned.
Perhaps. So do you guys travel right away, or do you camp here at the Acropolis first?
I say let's get away from the tentacle thing. I say we travel a bit before we camp.
I think it's gonna take us a while to get there anyway, so we'll probably have to camp.
Oh yeah. We'll have to camp multiple times. But I'm saying let's not camp at the Acropolis.
During your travels, you guys run across some venomous snakes, but I doubt they're going to do anything to you
Yeah.
because you're on horses. So,
The horses get scared of snakes though.
not really.
We'll take them as like something to roast over a fire. They're edible. They're a good source of protein.
Are they?
Yes, actually.
Ew.
People do eat snake.
Isn't this supposed to give me something? All right, you guys are traveling along.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, since none of you seem to express that you're being alert, something happens.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll
I like
initiatives,
things.
everybody.
All right.
Initiative.
I mean, I'm alert in the sense that, like, you can't catch me flat-footed.
That's fair. Uh, so I'm gonna put you guys on this map, but you're all like on your horses, you know?
Okay.
Because you're traveling.
Yay, it's the shadow map.
It's a shadow map? What?
Dynamic lighting.
Dynamic lighting.
Right?
There shouldn't be. Do you guys not see anything?
Well, no, now it's
Turn
off.
that
Okay.
off. Okay.
I can
I
see
saw
fine.
shadow.
Just there
I saw
are dynamic
shadows, but
lights.
yeah, it's fine now. There were shadows behind every
Yeah,
tree
I
trunk on the map.
turned. Yeah, I turned that off. I don't
Yeah,
really
it's fine now. Yeah,
like
I see
that.
the whole thing.
Okay.
I always thought they were tree trunks at first. I'm like, oh, the trees go up, but then it's like, oh, they're all going up in different angles, directly relation to where I'm standing.
Yeah. Do I have everybody? No, I got Kaeso.
We're missing Kaeso, but he's also AFK still, I think.
Yeah. All right, in the sky, flying at you guys, you see two creatures. These creatures have feathers of a lion, but the wings and scales of a brass dragon, and a wild mane matching its scales. And one of them unleashes a devastating roar.
Oh,
And everybody within its roar range, which is all of you guys, needs to make a fortitude save. Also, let me get the correct sheets open here.
I'm gonna add my inspiration to this for 2 inspiration points.
we've rested before this fight, right?
I think I'm gonna re-roll that using my
I don't think you guys have, because
improved
that's why I
greater
asked you, are
fortitude.
you resting at the Acropolis? And you're like, no. So, and this is the first day of traveling away from the Acropolis.
Okay. I thought you rolled
Okay,
two
I rolled an nat
D100s.
Did we
I
get a
did.
bonus for
You're in a
being near
very
Xale?
dangerous location.
Okay.
What was that?
Do we get a bonus for being near Xale?
Is that this
No.
character that has that? I don't think it is. That's
I just
my
don't know if your paladin aura affects this in any way, or if you even have one.
Each ally within 10 feet gets a +4 morale bonus on saves against charm.
Okay.
And gets a +4 morale bonus on saves against fear.
Okay, this is not charm or fear.
Okay.
Okay, then you do not get a bonus. Yeah, I do have the normal charm and fear paladin auras.
Okay. Dohan is fine. Cliff is fine. Kaeso, not so fine. Oh, Xale's rolls way up there. Xale is fine. All right, Kaeso, you are fatigued.
I'm
Ugh.
tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little tired.
I am tired. Okay, so let me put
Okay, take a nap.
fatigue on you.
My psychic in Pluto's game gets to give allies will save bonus if I succeed at the save, I think. It's kind of cool.
And then also you are deafened
Oh,
from the loud
is that
noise.
20 or 25% miscast?
I think it's 20.
Hmm.
All right, let me also make sure.
Well, that's not good.
So that's where he's gotta be.
And now's where you ask, hey, Paladin, do you
Uh,
have mercies on your lay on hands? And
so
it's like, no,
there's
I don't. I
that.
gave that up for pancake points.
You probably wouldn't have picked deafened anyway, though.
No, but fatigued.
You might have picked fatigue, especially with a barbarian in the party.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
nope, I don't get those.
And this creature is much higher in the air still. Let's say it's 20 feet up in the air, but this one did swoop down to about 10 feet. So just slightly out of your reach. Unless you got a reach weapon, I suppose. And so that brings us to initiatives, because that was the creature's surprise as it was approaching.
God, this class is just not
There
very
we go.
good, to be honest.
How long has it been since we left the Acropolis?
A couple hours.
Okay.
I think it's really strong, and you're just not leveraging its strengths.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think so, though.
All right. This creature now is going to take its full action and pounce onto Dohan. I did not target you. Does a 17 or a 26
No,
hit?
the 17 doesn't hit. My AC
Okay.
is 20 right now.
So the bite and claws do then. Okay, so the bite, claw. All right, and then that brings you to your turn, Dohan.
All of those are at the same attack bonus. These things are scary.
Let's see.
Knowledge Arcana, if you want to know what it is.
I have no knowledge. I have no ranks in knowledge.
What has dragon wings? Are they not like griffins or something? I don't know.
Gee, a Knowledge Arcana could tell you that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not smart enough to know
I don't got that.
I haven't had my turn yet, so.
Let's see. Do I cast level 2 spells by default?
Oh, actually, he's actually not that close. I'm sorry. He does have reach. I didn't mean to put him that close to you. And a reminder, you are on your horses,
17.
but they are war-trained horses, but you are on
No,
horses.
it's not 17. It's 19 for a level 2 spell, I think, right?
For defensive casting, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have I it has to be at least a 2. So on a 1 I fail.
What are you casting?
Right? Do I have a bonus to casting defensively? Oh, maybe I don't. Yeah, that's right. I think I have combat casting on my Magus. Could try to grapple it.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage. Put that on myself. It's like a move action, right, to get off the horse.
Yeah, you can do it as a free
Mm.
action with a ride check, I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a ride check.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get off as a move action, and as a standard, I'm just going to attempt to grab it.
Oh, okay.
Did the horses make will saves? Maybe my horse is.
I don't know. I assume
Yeah.
that the horse is just gonna run.
No,
Yeah.
they're war trained horses.
They might be fatigued, I guess.
They're probably fatigued.
Yep.
And they're probably deafened.
Dang it, my horse might fail at casting its spell now.
Yeah.
Okay, grapple. And it's got the plus. Yes, a lot of bonus. That rolled twice? I guess it did roll twice. Oh, because it's... okay, I got it. But I think that's a miss.
It did an iterative, yeah.
Okay, you do not grapple.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Cliff.
I actually think there's no downside to trying the ride check, even though it's a DC 20. On the other hand, I'm not
Sure.
trained in it, so okay, I
I
don't
don't
think I can
think
do
you
that
have to
anyway.
be trained to ride check.
Okay,
You
well,
just mean that
I'll try
as
it.
you-
Maybe I get it as a free action. I do not. Okay, so as a move action, I dismount my horse.
Okay.
I will move.
do you want to
Yeah.
do a knowledge check?
Oh, I guess I'll do a knowledge check, sure.
I think it's a griffin, guys. But it's not a griffin. Because those have eagle wings, not dragon wings.
Too many knowledges. There they are.
Uh-oh.
That's 19.
Nope, that is not enough to know what this is. However, you don't know the details of what it is, but you're taking a pretty good guess that you know that you've seen one of these before, wingless, in the Shawanti tribe that you guys
Yeah.
were in.
I recognize these out of character, so as I move over this way, kind of right into the edge of this thing's threatened range, I'll pull out the dagger.
Okay, you do so.
And then I think that'll be it for my turn. I could study one of these guys, I guess. You know, it's probably worth it to study because if I dismiss it, I can study again next turn potentially. So I'll study the closest one to me.
Okay. Kaeso.
Dohan doesn't look too bad, and there's still another one out there. So I will cast a shield of faith on Dohan.
Where is do that? There we go.
Oh, right, 20% failure.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it automatically does it. No. Probably when you hit the cast, but you
okay.
succeed.
Although I am curious now.
Yeah, you can try it.
No, it's not doing anything.
You're hitting the
That's fine.
cast button. Hmm. Okay.
Well, Shield of Face doesn't
I mean,
have.
it's on me.
It does. Yeah, it is. It doesn't have a cast button because there's no saving throws or anything. So it's just an effect.
Yeah.
You can
It's a
set
little
up
bit.
one though.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a corner case, but yeah.
Yeah.
I only get like +1 AC overall because I'm raging anyway.
All right.
But I have DR2 now, so like multi attacks don't do that much damage to me.
Xale, you are still on your horse. What would you like to do?
Mm-hmm. I will try the ride check.
Okay.
Not even close. Okay, I'll just take a move action, get off.
All right.
And then I will 5-foot step next to this thing and attack
Well,
it.
you can't because getting off is a move action.
Yeah, but
It's
I can
a
5-foot
non-movement
step.
move action, though.
Okay. Well, you're.
He doesn't have his weapon out.
To be fair, getting off the horse while you're in its attack range, I think it's still going to be able to take an attack of opportunity on you. Technically, I should have taken that on Cliff
Well, I
because
was gonna
Cliff
say it didn't
technically
happen to
did
anyone
go
else.
through. So it chose not to. So it's going to do it to you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Are we
Wait.
sure that provokes?
Yes. Movement in a provoking square will provoke.
It probably does. I don't 100% know, but
Okay, I
most
guess
move
I'll
actions do, unless
try and-
otherwise.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and parry it.
Sure. You parry.
I parry it. And I will riposte. So, pancake point.
I still get to do
I
damage to
evaded
you,
it.
or no?
No,
No,
Okay.
I parried
it negates the attack. That's
Okay, gotcha.
that's why I'm like saying Zurdurium senior bad mouth in the archetype, and I'm like, I don't know. Like this parry riposte is really strong.
Just
Just
need to
negate
put yourself
attacks.
in the situation and make sure that you call it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you also need to like keep
I
your
guess-
attack
I
bonus as high
guess-
as possible.
Per I'm not just riding around with my whip out or my spike chain out. I guess I had to take it out, then get off the horse for this to be legit.
All right. So you wound the creature.
If it were up to me, I would just always have my chain out because, like, why not? But
I mean, I don't know.
Fine.
Maybe you do.
well,
I know I don't. My character, I said he has to draw it as I moved, so
That's fine. So that's it then. I don't have any more actions because I had to use a move to take my thing out and a move standard to get off the horse. I
Okay.
guess I have a swift action still, but I don't think
no, you
these are
don't because you
evil.
used your riposte as a swift action.
Is it?
Well, it's an immediate action, but if it's on your turn, immediate actions and swift actions are the same thing.
I didn't know it took any action.
The parry doesn't. The riposte does.
Okay, either way, continue. I'm gonna go look at that just to make sure. Oh, you're right. Yeah, immediate action.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, you could just parry like 4 attacks and get 4 attacks, and that could potentially be crazy. The fact that you can parry all 4 attacks is still really strong.
If you have enough attack opportunities to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
This
pancake
one
points,
is going to fly up
which I
here,
have 4.
and it's also going to roar at you guys. All of you roll fortitude saves. I didn't
Fortitude save
actually
again.
roll these
Okay.
for.
Is
Your
it a sonic-based
allies.
attack?
It is, yes.
Use 2. So
Does-
you're already immune to it. for Kaeso, right? Because he can't. He's deaf.
Deafened, yes.
He's definitely immune.
Okay, so my total is a 23, which might not be good enough, but we'll see.
What else is dumb is your pancake points don't scale at all. It's just flat equal to charisma mod. That's it.
Yeah, you could take a feat to get more though. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, Cliff, are these
If you're
things
playing-
dismissible?
no,
Damn it.
they are native to this plane.
Let's see. So
Yeah, if I wasn't playing such a feat heavy build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that guy is now
I
fatigued.
agree. I did not make optimal decisions. But that just goes to show that the archetype is not, you know. You kinda have to play
Trinia
around
is
it.
not affected. All right. And that is its turn. Trinia will begin her performance. And
Hooray.
I will go ahead and
Yay.
What?
turn
What's-
the Inspire on.
Oh yeah, Kaeso doesn't get the effect of it.
Oh, that's
Well, is she dancing?
fair.
Or is she
Does she have
No.
perform mime?
I guess that's true. She could do a visual performance, and then you'd be
An
fine.
interpretive dance?
No, she's audio performances. The thing about the visual ones is you have to be looking at them, which means you're not looking at the enemies. Like you can't have your back turned to a bar dancing and be inspired.
I think by raw they just have to be within line of sight.
I don't know. I
So
I
you can
find
be
it
like-
really stupid. So
It is kind of silly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're looking back over your shoulder every
I mean,
few
there's
seconds.
like 6 seconds in a round, like 1
Yeah,
second of
yeah,
that
that's
is
what I say.
you
I
look at
guess
the bard.
in theory you're glancing back at him every once in a while or something, maybe.
maybe.
Or they have bells on their, clothes and they're just jingling around.
Well,
I
then
guess
it's
it's
an
still
audio
sound.
performance again. Then.
But it's jingling because they're dancing.
So this guy, he's gonna stay on the horse. He's gonna pull out his bow and fire a shot. He's very tired. He's yawning while he's doing it.
Oh, wow.
But he does hit. All right. And then the other one is also going to stay on his horse. And he's going to fire a shot at the same one. And misses. Round 2. This beast gets to take its turn again. We're going to go ahead and continue full rounding. Actually, it's going to 5-foot step back and then full round at Dohan. Oh, I forgot to turn on my power attack. That's okay. He's not power attacking right now, I guess. Hit, and hit. So all 3 hits.
So I thought Dohan got a AC buff.
Yeah, apparently it's only 1 point.
A
though.
very small one, because I'm
Mm.
raging too, so I lower my own AC anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the damage is very low.
All right. Dohan.
It's even lower after you take into account the DR hitting those.
Exactly, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good that he's still going after Dohan. You have like 2 DR, yeah.
If I ever have a squishy paladin in my group, I'm kicking him out.
I'm not squishy. What do you mean? I have lay on hands. I'll take all the hits and I'll just lay on hands every round and
Will
stop
you?
parrying.
Okay.
Yeah. My lay on
Alright.
hands is
Let's
strong now.
see. I'll pull out the scythe.
Okay.
It doesn't have any mercy.
Shake my head.
but
Step
Pretty
heals.
early.
forward
Yeah, the flat numbers on them are still good.
and make a power attack.
I have Smite Evil 4 a day now. Did I put that on here? Yes, I did. Okay.
Everything look good? I think so.
Yeah, lay on hands is 5d6 right
Here
now.
comes a single scythe swing.
It's a nice hit.
That hits.
Oh, and we'll swift action my my fire damage thing, so I don't have to change this the dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take 2 points of damage.
Wowzers.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Cliff.
All right, maybe I can finish this thing off. I'm a 5-foot step up to it. I already studied it last turn.
Uh-huh.
So we'll take a Sun Dagger attack with study. Whoops.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, and then wait. Did I actually have it targeted? I did have it
You
targeted.
You
did,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
I did. For some reason, I guess because I'm right next to it, I can't see the arrow, so it tripped me up.
Oh.
All right, to dismiss my study to get the precision damage on this attack, and hope that this is enough. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, it was.
It did. Nice.
It's dead.
And then
Yeah,
I
these things
guess
are not as strong as I thought.
for funsies, I'll use my move action this time instead of my swift action to study this guy, even though it doesn't really matter. But I don't have anything to use my move action for.
Okay.
You can move around him.
I already 5-foot stepped, so
Oh, you did. Yeah.
yeah, I can't use my move action for an actual move. I can use it for something else if I want.
Get
but
back on your
I don't
horse.
have. Well, my horse isn't next to me, unfortunately. I don't think I have any move actions I can do really that I want to do, unless there's something in my inventory I want to pull out, which
A
I
weapon,
don't
but
think
yeah.
so. I already have a weapon out. I'll pull out a
What
wand,
is
I
the
guess.
dagger you're using?
It's my +1 sun dagger.
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
Hold up, let me check the sun dagger real quick. Maybe it has like a blind thing I can do with it, but I think that's a standard action to do, but just in case. Sun silver dagger. Oh, I can't do it as a move action. Assuming, are we in an area of bright light?
It is still daytime.
Okay, I'm gonna use a move action to try to reflect light into this thing's eyes. It needs to make a DC 12 Fortitude save or be dazzled for 1 round.
Oh.
Dazzled.
Yeah, which is a -1 to his
The
attack
-1 to
rolls.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, this is so almost inconsequential, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
15.
Okay, he made the save.
Oh.
All right, and then I will use my swift action and to study him after all, because we got to get the most value out of our action economy here as possible.
True.
So here we are.
That's
All right.
something.
That's my
All
turn.
right. Okay, so if you can hear us, it's your turn.
Oh, wait.
You heal Dohan.
Maybe. Yes, I do. I'm done.
Okay, so can
To
you hear
Cliff?
me?
What?
Oh no, that's
What?
study on Cliff. Sorry, I misread.
All right, Xale.
I'm pretty sure this works, right? I can 5-foot step here and reach him with a reach lungy thing.
It's flying in the air, so it's about 20
Oh.
feet up.
So I will move. If I'm under it next to it, can I reach it with my reachy spike chain?
It's 20 feet in the air.
Okay, I'm 6 foot. The chain has a
answer is
reach of 10
no.
feet. So okay. I guess I will delay.
Okay, so you don't move at all then?
No, I'll wait and see what the stupid bird does.
You'll take no action, so you can just re-enter initiative
Mhm.
afterwards.
I just want to take my turn after I see what he does.
Okay.
Might
Well,
fly away. Who knows?
it noticed that you guys literally just murdered its friend. So it's going to fly past you guys and onward.
Okay,
All right,
that's
I'm
fine.
cool with that.
All right, so unless you guys try to chase it down.
No, wait, we're losing experience points. No.
Let's maybe Cliff, you said you recognize this from the camp
Yeah,
Is
they had
there-
a wingless one back in the camp. It's
Well, this one has wings, so it's even more impressive.
yeah, I suppose.
The Shawanti tell you that these are not that impressive.
What is it?
It didn't
Uh,
feel that impressive.
They're called a dragon. Dragone? Dragone?
I don't know. I struggled with the
Dragones.
same thing when we ran into one in my game.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just it's
I
a
remember that
dragon
now.
with a
E at the end.
ridiculously exaggerated French accent. I don't know what
It's
to tell
two
you.
N's with
Dragone.
an E at the end, yeah. So,
Okay.
Dragone.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I think
who knows?
Dragone sounds right.
Yeah.
Dragone. Well, that was nice. Let's get back on our horses and continue.
All right. You guys do so.
I'll do a lay on hands on Dohan. That's a good roll. 5d6, 20, yeah. Well, off we go.
Yep.
See, you don't even need to pay attention while riding around. Like, you just kill little dragones and keep going.
All right.
Just part of the daily grind.
It hasn't
being a
quite reached evening.
Adventure.
Well, wrong. It's evening, but you guys are in the middle of summer, so the sun doesn't set until like late in the day. So unless you guys choose to stop, let's
I think we
say
can start
it's
looking for a nice place to camp.
about 6 p.m.
The horses are probably a little tired.
True.
So I guess we'll slow down and we'll start looking for places to camp, but keep going slowly till we find a good spot.
Okay. You want to roll a survival to see if you find a good place to camp?
Oh, I will find such a great place to camp.
I'm sure.
You won't believe.
The best.
A 13.
I mean, you suggest some points, but does anybody else want to try surviving, or are you're okay with Xale's recommendations?
I don't know if I'm any good at it.
Kaeso suggests that that location's not that great, but you guys do see a herd of aurochs. And Kaeso says that I see a good place to camp, but there are a herd of aurochs near it.
What are aurochs?
Is that a problem or is that dinner?
Well, you can certainly roll a knowledge. What's this, just an animal? Knowledge nature?
Is this a common knowledge?
Um,
Well, you hit the DC 10 anyways.
Shrug my shoulders.
I got 15.
Cliff knows that these aren't inherently dangerous animals, but if they stampede, it could be dangerous if you're in their path. They could make really good food if you guys are good at getting meat from it.
Like, will they move on? Or can we shoo them away? I don't know anything about animals.
Well, Cliff would tell you that you guys, if you scare them away, they will definitely stampede and run, but you don't want them to be in your path.
Okay. I mean, unless we want to risk getting stampeded, I don't know. I mean, that place looks like it would be a great place to camp, but, you know, these Auroch things, maybe we should look for
Yeah, let's
another
just
place.
kill camp somewhere else.
Okay, you guys
We'll look
move
for a
on.
second best place.
All right. Then a new survival check says you guys move on for another hour.
I am
For somebody who has never left the city before, I can spot comfortable camping places.
You know that you don't want to be out in the open. You find a nice place to camp, Kaeso, and it doesn't seem to be any weird creatures, at least in your visual. You guys want to set up camp?
Yes.
All right, you
Set
do
camp,
so.
do the watches.
What's our watch order?
I don't remember. I don't.
I'll do first watch.
You guys are terrible at surviving, seriously. Just a bunch of city slickers out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
is
am.
correct.
I'm a blacksmith.
I'm like the most city slicker person ever.
You are
Yeah.
too. Yeah, you're an office person. All
I
right,
mean,
you
I
get
do
out
street
and
work.
do
I do street work.
investigations, but you have an office.
Yeah.
The fact that you have one is strange to me.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Okay,
give you
I'll
guys
do the
the,
second watch.
I'll take third.
experience for the Auroch.
Yeah, Cliff is the fourth watch.
Sounds good to me.
Good night.
You can roll perceptions for your watches, or you don't have to if you don't want to. We can always see what happens.
See, this spot is so comfortable. It is.
Oh yeah, you're no
Perfect.
longer deafened, and your fatigue will probably go off soon. Let me take that off you. All right, nothing occurs throughout the night, and it is the next morning.
Did I get
All
my
right.
stuff reset? I gotta go manually do it.
I'll do that in a second here.
Woohoo!
There we go.
Cool, thank you.
We eat and then we get going again.
Okay.
Yep. Take care of the horses and take care of ourselves.
All right, you guys travel. You know that you guys want to go to a certain area that was pointed out to you guys on the map. So just another day and a half travel should get you there.
Okay, sounds good. Are
Off
there
we
any
go.
riders or anybody following us again?
You're more than welcome to look.
will
I
do
don't
so.
look. One of these times it's gonna be haunts.
You don't see any.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you guys will just see random creatures, but they don't really pay any attention to you, or they may flee from you. So unless you really feel like going after them and killing them, some of the creatures that you may see are giant scorpions, fire pelt cougars, the aurochs. Every once in a while, you might see a rock flying in the air, but it doesn't seem to be coming after you guys.
I think we just leave the wildlife alone if it leaves us alone.
I
You
mean,
don't-
probably just kill like some scorpions for meat to eat while we're out
Mhm.
here.
Yeah. I'm not really going to put us in combat with those because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be easy. So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys get through another day of traveling. You're almost to the location of the Cinder Maw. You guys want to do the same rest order? You guys want to do a survival?
Yeah, that
See
sounds
if you
fine
can
with
find
me.
a camping location.
Same thing.
Survival for camping location.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is the most important part.
This is a comfy spot right here.
No, this is the worst part.
That is a pile of rocks.
But I think it's great.
Xale is terrible at surviving.
This place rocks.
He's like in the open with the sky right above us.
That comfy, soft mound, that's an anthill.
He's like picking a vent that fucking sulfur's leaking out every once in a while. Like, yeah, you're gonna
No,
die if you
master
camp there.
smell. Look, guys, there's no wild creatures here. It's perfect.
That's true. See, again, it's so comfortable that as soon as my watch starts, I just naturally drift off to sleep.
Yeah, perception. We need that.
Me too. I think I beat like your guys' perception checks while while I'm sleeping.
Probably.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah. You only get a 10 penalty to your perception while sleeping. I guess Dohan has like the same perception as I do.
Okay, nothing happens in the evening. And you guys wake up the next morning.
Onward, ever onward.
Yeah, our mark is gonna run out soon. Ish.
It's been 2 days. Got your mark on the 25th. Today is
Yeah,
the 27th.
soonish, not right away.
Okay, you guys are reaching the location of where the great worm might be. Which, isn't I supposed to be given a map for this? That map might be. Da, 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 da. Okay, well, regardless, while you guys are approaching the location of where this worm would be, before you just waltz right into its mouth, all of you, how do you want to approach this area? I'm sure you're trying to
Yeah, I
be
was gonna ask.
somewhat alert, you know? If not, you don't have to be alert. I'm not suggesting it. I'm just stating.
I mean, I'll try and pay attention to like if I feel rumblings in the ground. You know?
And
Okay.
do that how?
Do we know anything about this worm?
That's a good question.
That it's fiery. It has an ember or cinder maw or something like that.
Cinder Maw is its name. That's about what I got on my notes.
I'm sorry, I'm lost in a lot of sheets right now, so. The thing is they're supposed to have given me a map for this, and I can't find it. Anyways, what I was hinting at is roll perceptions, unless you guys don't want to.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you were asking for a plan.
I mean, that would be a plan, would it not be?
I mean, I don't think we know do anything special other than just approach the area
Yeah.
and then look around.
Isn't that what a perception is?
Unless,
looking around?
yeah, right. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what our plan is. Our plan to, send one person ahead. I don't know.
Well, I
As
was
bait.
considering, like, we have to make sure that Dohan is the one that it's going after instead of any of us.
Yeah, we could all do it.
I mean,
Anything Dohan can do, we can
whoever
do.
gets swallowed first, right? Okay, I found the maps.
I guess actually when we're in the area there, I'll probably want to put like false life on and definitely at least false life because that lasts hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say none of my stuff lasts long enough for me to warrant it. It's all like wands and things, rounds, minutes.
So I guess with those, do we?
Hold on, I'm prepping something. All right, this is the area that you guys are in now. Which I think it has all its stupid things on, so let me turn all those off. Okay, so as you guys are walking through this area trying to find this great beast, everybody's, except for maybe Xale, is going to notice the ground rumbling around you. You can't really tell if it's your left or your right, up or down. It's just rumbling all around you. And out of nowhere, from the surface, slightly in the distance, a great worm jumps out. And I think, did you guys ever? I guess we don't really.
What?
It's a knowledge arcana when you see it, if you want to try to figure out what's going on with it. But this great worm jumps out of the dirt, but it's not in your
Not very good.
guys' range at all. But it doesn't seem to attack you. It dives back down into the ground. And perhaps you guys are feeling a little nervous. Your Shawanti guides definitely are starting to feel a little nervous. And moments later, onto the other side of you guys, it jumps out of the ground, but then dives back into the ground. And this goes on a couple of times to the point where it finally jumps out as if it's going to feed upon you guys.
Okay.
I wanted to cast a spell as soon as we saw it coming in this general direction.
Well, you saw like 3 or 4 times, but you didn't know, like it wasn't
Okay.
like that close to you, so you could cast your spell at any time, I guess, but until just now it has gotten within more of a threatening range, I suppose. Let me put you guys
Okay,
on
no
the
problem.
map
I will
here.
wait for my turn then.
Okay, sure. Then you guys can all roll initiative. And let me also put it onto the map for you guys. And just from general impressions, it seems like this creature might be or might have been toying with you guys, so to say.
That's okay. We're gonna toy with it too.
Oh, are you?
Oh, it is colossal, isn't it?
Oh, sure is. Did anybody roll knowledge arcana before?
Don't have
I
a
combat?
skill.
did. I didn't roll very good though.
Ooh, oh, what was it?
I rolled a 3 for 17.
Oh, no. This is not that common of a creature. Something you might know is that it is a purple worm, but this one seems to be very advanced and slightly different.
Yeah. I mean, I remember we got told some stuff about it, so
Yeah. All right, did I get everybody's initiative? All right, get the rest of you guys onto the map here. Got Xale. We got some of your guides here. And Kaeso. All right, so it comes back out, but it is now somewhat closer to you guys. And round 1, who gets to go first? Cliff, you react first.
all
You are
right.
the fastest.
I don't know what I want to do here, but let's see. Dohan can cast heroism himself, right?
I can, yes. Although I'm gonna cast protection from energy on myself.
I see. I'm going to. I think I'm going to cast Iron Skin on myself. Or I could put it on Dohan. No, I'll put it on myself.
Okay.
And then that'll be it. Where the hell is my effect for that? There it is. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I move 5 feet this way, I guess. That's it.
Trinia will go ahead and start up her performance. Oh, wait, what happened to the... Oh, well, I'll just manually put them all back on, you guys. And she will move away. I guess my question is, are you guys on your horses when you were looking for this, or did you tie your horses up somewhere? I'll give you a chance to figure that out.
Oh, I probably would have
I'm not
wanted
gonna be on my horse.
I would have wanted to not have my horse here.
Okay, so before you guys entered the hunting grounds, you tied your horses up somewhere else. Okay, then she will use her feet to move away. Xale.
I thought, Pluto, didn't you say you wanted your horse? Or you said you didn't want your horse.
No, I don't. I don't want my horse.
Oh, okay, okay. I would have done what you did. So if you left your horse, I left my horse.
Why did I just put power attack on? No, 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 no. There's...
Well, the plan is to let Dohan get swallowed, I think. So
Correct.
I think I'll delay and wait and see what Dohan does, and go after him.
Okay. Dohan.
I'm gonna cast protection from energy on myself, and gonna have it be against fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward, and I shout to it in Shawanti. I shout like something, like intimidating to it to draw its attention to me.
All right, you do
I'll
so.
have my scythe out. I'll be holding my scythe tightly.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you then.
Go for it.
Will do. Looks like I hit. A bonus to grapple. Does that affect grab?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I'll wait till you see this.
Oh, I know it's gonna be an absurd number. Yep.
Well, I mean, it should be.
All right, so it will grab you with its mouth, but I don't think it can swallow on the same turn.
Wait, is it taking its turn now?
No, it's an
No,
AOO.
Oh, okay. So it's trying to swallow
Yeah.
Dohan. on
That
the
way it
AOO.
can do it on its turn.
Okay.
All right, this Shawanti is going to retreat because he does not want to be swallowed.
Alright, and I wanted to go before the worm goes.
Okay, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I will pull out a wand of shield, and I will try and shield myself with it.
Okay.
I don't know what the save is or what the DC is. That's probably not it though.
The DC is 20 for using a wand.
Okay.
It's just a flat DC no matter what. It's always 20.
Okay. So I failed, but I can try again. And then that's a move action to pull it out, and standard to try and use it. So I guess I'm done. I'll take a 5-foot step back because I'm gonna let Dohan get eaten.
Okay, just 1 second. Get some info up here. Okay, so as a free action, it is going to go ahead and swallow Dohan full. My brain just messed it up. Swallow him whole. So he is now inside the belly of the beast. But he still gets to do a whole lot more other actions, so it's going to do just that. This fellow is a little unique. Just a little bit. It is going to move forward. Go on with it. And we're going to make a nice little cone here. I'm going to figure out my distances first. Let me turn this. Looks like I'm gonna get... Wait, is that guy technically in it or not? I know Kaeso is. I don't think this is Korvosa. Can't seem to get the
How
measurement
long is the
correct.
cone?
It's 30, but it doesn't seem to do it correctly. The fuck?
I think he is just outside of the cone.
Yeah, I think you're in it, but it's not.
Yes,
Yeah.
5, 10, 50, 20, 30. I am definitely in it. I think he's just outside of it.
Okay, yeah, it's doing the cone weird for some reason. Okay, so the 3 of you inside the cone need to make a reflex save. I mean, you don't have to if you want to take the full damage.
You could choose to fail, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll make the save. I'll use inspiration on it too.
Okay.
2 inspiration for bonus. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter what my inspiration roll if I roll a 1.
Not great. All 3 of you guys fail.
I think I had a really good
thing-
chance of succeeding too, but not on a 1.
Maybe. Let's see. What is it? D6. This breathes fire upon you guys. Let's see. 6, 7, 8. 27 fire damage.
Okay.
But he doesn't breathe Dohan up with that.
The fire might have been Dohan.
27. That's a high save.
All
For a
right.
breath weapon.
Well, this is an extremely high CR creature.
Yeah, it's making me nervous.
Yeah? Is it?
And we're not supposed to kill it, right? We're supposed to just someone get eaten and swallowed back and spit back up or get out or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not actively trying to kill it, I guess. I'm just actively trying to not die.
You certainly can kill it if you want to. That's up to you. That's its turn, I guess. That really is all I can do. This fellow is also going to retreat away from this creature. He wants to be a witness, not food. Kaeso?
Queso's dead, apparently.
Okay. Am I?
Are you?
Oh, it's because for some reason his hit points are set to 11.
Oh.
It's 27 damage out of 11
Oh.
hit points.
What's
It's probably
going
not
on here?
his correct number.
No, I don't think that's accurate. Oh.
uh, ah, okay. That is strange.
Might have to math out your hit points again real quick, huh?
Yeah.
Which is actually a little more complicated for you because you're multi-classed, right?
Where are my hit points? Hit points.
He's just on the main. There's just a spot there where you can just like that's part of the problem is it's really easy to change your hit points. It's just you can change
Oh,
the hit point field on the
I
main
keep
field.
yeah, I just keep forgetting that in the new forms you have to unlock the sheet to change it.
Oh yeah.
So I kept trying to change it and it wouldn't change.
Oh, because
Okay.
you locked the sheet.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is not do that.
At least with my temporary hit points, it almost felt like I made my save. Actually, I have evasion though, so never mind. If I'd made my save, I'd be at full health.
Okay.
We were just running from it. Is that the plan?
No, because Dohan's inside of it. I think we just want to like be defensive, maybe. I mean, we can try and kill it. It will be tough.
I don't think you guys can kill it before it wears you down.
Yeah, yeah. My plan was just like be defensive and
Okay,
see
I'll run back
if
here.
Dohan gets out, but I don't know.
Well, you know what? Just a sec. Now, okay, I've done what I've done. That's fine. I run back there.
Okay.
I may have messed up, but
I
I'll
mean,
figure it out.
I don't think there's much for us to mess up. We're just waiting on Dohan to try and
Cliff.
get out.
I'm going to use an extract of fly on myself.
Oh, okay.
And 5-foot fly back and up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, what? What? I just had a bunch of logs pop up on my screen.
Oh,
Cool.
neat.
I don't know why that happened.
Thou shalt
Anyway.
not fly.
I don't even think I put the effect on myself yet. Okay, and then I will, with my move action, pull out the Wand of Dimension Door because I might need it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
You gonna
that's one way to do
dimension
it.
door into the stomach?
And then out with Dohan.
I don't know if I can do that, but if I need to like dimension door, like if he's successful and cuts his way out, he's still next to this thing. So maybe then I need to like try to get him out of there.
That's fair.
Yep, I will get out of there as soon as it's on my turn.
Trinia will continue her performance. She sees where Kaeso ran. She's gonna run over there as well. All right, Dohan.
Okay, so am I in a position to start like cutting my way out, or do I need to like descend further?
No, you're in it. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna rage. I turn on my rage. That's right. I only need one. Why do I have point blank shot on me? I guess someone can take point blank shot off of me. I don't know why I have this.
And Xale put it on you. How nice of him.
Oh.
I think Secret actually did on
I
Zale's
was gonna say
turn.
no way I
Oh.
did because I don't have that configured.
Yeah, it was
okay.
the same time when you were put power attack on him.
Oh,
When you were trying to
gotcha.
put Trinia's Inspire Courage on him.
So I'm going to start attacking with my scythe to cut my way out, and I'm going to use a hero
fair. He
point
probably
to
doesn't
just
hear
give
her, so-
myself a +5 bonus on damage to cut my way out. Or is there hardness involved with cutting your way out of a creature?
No, I think it's just regular AC.
HP. Okay.
No.
I forgot about that. The hero point +5 damage for an entire combat.
Let me
Yeah, but we
see
only have like
here.
5 hero points.
I'll click on this
Yeah.
here.
But I'm gonna use one of them. Yeah, to just like get my way out of here. So here comes, I guess, I can full round, I assume.
I'm reading the things. Allow the creature to keep. Okay, you should have grappled on you technically while you're in there. So let me.
Okay, so
put
you won't be
that
able to use the
on
scythe
you.
then.
Well, I think he just has the effect, but he still has his hands. Right. A swallowed creature keeps the grappled condition while the creature that did the swallowing does not. A swallowed creature can try to cut its way free with any light slashing or piercing weapons.
So I still have a dagger.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like you can't. If it's the grappled part mixes, you can't use
Yeah.
two-handed
Yeah, I
weapons.
still have something to cut my way out,
The
though.
So, yeah,
amount
I'm
of
sure you do.
cutting damage required to get free is equal to 1/10 of the creature's total hit points. Or you could just try to escape the grapple, apparently, but you know this is going to be really difficult. The armor
Yeah.
class of the interior of the creature is normally 10 plus half its natural armor. So let me figure out what that is. You can go ahead and roll your thing, and I'll figure that out.
It's actually usually not that much because I think it only takes like it literally
10
only
plus
takes its natural armor.
Yeah.
It doesn't even involve its dex or like whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I know my number.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and full around this. With the dagger, I need to give it an additional attack.
And then you just need 1/10 of its HP.
Let's see, how do I do it in this system? Oh, there we go.
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's right. It's on a 19. It's a yeah.
You had 3 attacks?
No, it attempted to confirm a critical because it on
Oh.
19 was the dagger.
Right.
I mean, I guess technically I could crit it if it's close enough.
No.
Yeah, probably doesn't, but I assume I hit it.
The 34 does hit, yes.
Yeah, okay. Here's some damage.
Okay, you cut a pretty good slice on it. You can feel that was a really good slice, but you're still in there.
Okay.
All right, Xale.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a move action and put my wand away. That didn't really work. And I'll take another move action and pull out my spike chain.
Okay.
And then I'll 5-foot step closer to cliff. So like
So we can
hey,
get hit by AoE together.
no, so you
Yay.
can get behind me and hide.
I see. My plan is to
I also-
fly up and out of its reach.
Yeah, I also didn't want it to fall around me. I don't know what its reach is, but hopefully
Yeah.
not this big.
It's enough.
It's enough. All right. The Shwanti will also move behind Kaeso.
Because, like, the worms are usually pretty long.
Oh yeah. This is a gargantuan creature. It's got a pretty good reach, actually.
It has no arms, though.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Since it's doesn't really have to maintain its grapple on Dohan, it is going to
Swallow one of us.
move. But it wasn't able to 5-foot step. It's gonna actually have to move.
Good, we did it.
And we're going to. I'm gonna be fair here, and I'm gonna roll a dice.
See which one of us gets.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather it be me, but you know, I didn't know
I
what
think
its
he only
reach
gets
was.
one attack.
All
It's
right.
just one really big one.
So we got Cliff is 1 and Xale is 2. It's going for Xale.
Okay. I don't know that I can parry it, but I may as well.
You can try.
I may as well.
You get penalties based on its size, though, right? It's,
-2 per size difference.
I think it's 4 sizes bigger than you, or 3. No, 4.
I
It
think
is 4.
3, right?
It's gonna swing its
Large,
tail.
huge, gargantuan. Yeah, I guess it's 3.
Actually, wait, no, we didn't 5-foot step, so okay. It's gonna go for a bite on Xale.
Okay, I'll try and parry it at a -6.
It could. It won't work, but it. You never know.
It could roll a 1. I mean,
It could roll a 1.
I don't know if he would win. Maybe if he rolled a 20 and it rolled a 1.
I mean,
If it rolled a
24.
1, he wouldn't matter.
That's
Yeah,
with the
no.
-6.
If he rolls a 1, he misses anyway. But
Yeah, no. It.
darn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's gonna grapple you, but I'm just gonna roll it for the funsies of
It could roll a 1.
It's true.
I'm getting swallowed.
Oh, I saw
Now,
that one.
do you
going
have
down
a
there.
No.
one-handed piercing or slashing weapon?
Combat, yeah, my main weapon is a one-handed piercing weapon.
Right.
Well, he's not swallowed.
Okay, you don't need
yet.
both hands to wield it, right?
Correct. I actually cannot wield it with both hands.
No, wait.
It
I'm
would
not
take away
entirely
all
sure.
my
If
pancake
he's
stuff.
grabbed, is it also technically grappled now at this point?
I think until it swallows me, it is.
Yeah.
Unless it takes
The
a
worm?
-20 to its roll, it is also considered grappled.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like it can just take a -20.
It got an 83.
Yeah, but I didn't call it, so.
So it's wrapping its whole body to make sure it grabs you.
I'm very important.
This fellow's gonna retreat as well. He doesn't have anything
Does he
to
take
do with this.
damage as well from the attack before the grapple happened?
Hey, Pluto.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm kidding.
I didn't
Not
check
to,
earlier.
you know,
No, it's
be a
fine.
huge jerk, but
Yeah. It's fair.
Yep,
Having a
that's
code GM
damage.
is always nice, I'm saying, you know?
I wish it would have just swallowed me like it did Dohan.
no, it
Well, it
did
has
damage to him
to,
first,
Oh, did it?
and then
Okay.
it swallowed him on his.
Yeah, it
on
had a
its turn.
surprise.
But it did damage when it grabbed him. So
Yeah, so.
I wish I would have laid on hands on my last turn. Didn't think
Okay,
about it.
so-
it hasn't swallowed you yet, so Kaeso could theoretically channel to heal you
Mhm.
if he gets close enough.
If he's close
I don't know if he
enough.
wants to. I wouldn't blame him.
Well, to be honest, I'm one square too far because he got pulled in.
Yep.
I wanted to cast a freedom of movement on him, but I can't reach him now.
Oh no.
It's a touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
So I
Wait,
can
a
only move
freedom
30.
movement? Oh.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm
I'm
fine
one
getting eaten. If
I'm
Dohan can
one
get out, I
square
can get
five.
out. And if not, then I'm coming back with I don't know what.
Something.
I'm very excited for this Scald Chef, but that's not gonna be for this game. That's gonna be for a longer game.
Uh-huh.
You want to bring him in at level 1?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I have some characters
And
like
I'm
that.
too far away to heal you with
I would
channel as
really want
well.
to play this as a full campaign.
I'm so excited to play Scald though. They're cool.
Scalds are
I always
pretty cool.
I always thought they were like weak and dumb, but they're really powerful.
Oh, no.
At least in the game they are.
I watched somebody exploit and abuse a Scald, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how, but I think Pluto might have been there.
Oh, I'm there's so many ways you could do it. I'm not gonna be disgusting with it. I'm not gonna do weird stuff like, oh, I transform into an animal and now I
Oh,
have
no.
pounce and
No, it
whatever.
was just a Scald with a bow, but it was ridiculous.
They probably were playing it wrong, but okay, we'll see. Like they're probably giving themselves extra attacks when they shouldn't have from some of the beast stuff.
So is Kaeso gonna
whatever
do
it
it?
was.
I'm
I think
sorry. I'm just trying
he's
to.
considering his options.
Yeah, you can take your time. All 6 seconds. On the last second, you're gonna do some.
Yeah.
I can dimensional anchor Cliff.
Oh.
To keep me from dimension dooring.
Yeah. Then
Okay,
it's the
you're
whole.
not
Wait,
I don't
did
have
I
to run
do
fast.
damage to
I don't
you,
have to run
Dohan,
faster
when you
than
were in
it.
the
I just have
stomach?
to run
I
faster
don't think
than
I
you.
did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're supposed
Was
to
he supposed to take damage while in the stomach?
Yeah.
Probably some bludgeoning and either fire or acid.
It's not
Both,
acid or fire. I
maybe.
think it's just the bludgeoning.
Just bludgeoning.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll manually roll that because I don't have dice set up for it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You know what other class I would not bring into this is a kineticist.
Oops, wrong button.
They are way too confusing to just
What?
pick a level 10 kineticist.
Kineticists are not confusing at all.
No, they have so many options.
Mm,
Like all
no,
like the 20 different elements and the
I
different
think
class
building
types.
one
see-
maybe, but once you have it, it's pretty.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, no, I just
kineticist
mean, like-
is interesting because it's like when you look at it, it looks really overwhelming. But
Oh,
when
that
you
was too many dice.
when
I'm
you
sorry.
actually play one, they're actually fairly straightforward.
I think playing it is straightforward. I'm just saying like the options of trying to build one to build it at level 10.
16, 17,
Yeah.
18,
That would be
19,
so
Okay.
many
21,
choices
22,
that you
23.
can't
here's
like
the
play
thing
it and
that
experience.
I'm grappling with here, so to speak.
Yeah. I'm also grappling.
You get yourself, you cut your way out of the creature, and
Right, you
then
take
it just
43 damage,
immediately
Dohan.
grapples you again and swallows you once more, right?
That's what the Dimdor wand is for,
Okay.
I think. I think
You
that
said
is even
43?
if Pluto gets grabbed with the Dimdor
43?
wand, he can Dimdor
Yeah.
away. Maybe.
That's my hope.
And how about the other two?
I think.
Take us
Let me
with
just
him,
double check
hopefully.
that math again.
Hopefully Dohan and I
okay.
escape at the same time.
8 minus.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's looking
Yeah,
it's looking
43.
kind of bleak.
It is well, I guess it's bludgeoning damage. Does this thing say? It doesn't say what kind of
I also
damage.
feel like
it
if we
is.
cut our way out of the worm, it might leave us alone. It might not keep trying to eat us if we keep cutting our way out.
Actually, it could be piercing from all the teeth inside it.
Ten, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Let me just check the range. I'm just struggling with range on some of these things.
Yeah.
Here. What level are we? 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
25, 45. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Okay, I can just get Xale. I can't see Dohan. Cliff is not hurt, so I will.
I'm slightly hurt, but yeah, not very
Oh.
much. Wait, what happened to the? Or maybe I'm not. Did you heal me already?
Yeah, I channeled earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'm not hurt. You're right.
Okay. Admiral, that's fine.
Okay.
And then really, I see the writing on the wall here. It's just going to keep going through everyone. So I think I'm just going to back up some more. There's nothing more I can do. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen despite me.
I am going to fly up 30 feet, I guess. Maybe only like 10 feet. I don't know. I'm going to fly up a little bit further. So I'm up like 20 feet up in the air. And I'm going to use invisibility.
Oh, okay. That'll teach it.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that way if I need to fly down there and... I don't know. Is that really what I want to do? I mean, I could try to fly in there and get Xale out right now.
Yeah, I guess the question is like, let's say Dohan does get himself out. Like,
So think about that.
what do you guys gotta somehow retreat?
Well,
from this
that's the thing. My plan was originally I was going to fly up and be prepared to like get him out, but now the problem is now is I feel like I have to just get Xale out and just hope that Dohan will be fine. Even if he
Xale's
gets out
currently
now.
being grappled
don't
by
have
the
to get me
mouth,
out.
though. That might be.
I
hard.
mean,
Well,
I can lay on hands myself. I'm not gonna die immediately. I don't think.
No, but the difference is trying to get one person out of the cycle of grab, swallow.
I'm
escape.
maintaining that worm eat something cut its way out of the worm's stomach, or whatever. The worm's not gonna keep eating it over and over.
Who knows?
Maybe it's dumb and it does.
I
feel like
mean,
just, like,
if
natural
it's
instincts would
not
prevent
that hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Well, I mean, you're currently being
and turn myself
grabbed
invisible.
by the worm, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if I cut my way out, I just run. It's not going to attack me.
Well,
If you
that's
get
true. Dohan has the
before I
speed
get
as long as he
swallowed,
doesn't get AO'd.
Yeah, I
That's the
run
only
70 feet per round.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, because that's one option too. Is I could just go over and try to get Xale out now.
I just don't know what you're like. What are we supposed to do when it can just hit an 80 CMB and
I don't think it can. Okay, so my theory is that if I'm invisible and flying, it actually probably won't be able to detect me.
I agree with that.
Maybe it could have like some sort of like supernatural. It could have echolocation or who knows. But I feel like
Tremor
most
sense.
are likely to have tremor sense. So as long as I don't touch the ground, I'm probably
my thought
okay.
is like someone needs to keep it busy while it's swallowing Dohan. I was planning on that being me, but it just is very strong.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go with what my instincts are telling me, and I'm just gonna. It might not be right, but I'm gonna. That's what my instincts are telling me to do. I'm gonna turn invisible, fly up a little bit further.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fine.
not necessarily in that order. And I'm gonna be on standby, and then next round I can. I mean, I'll even fly up. I'll fly up, but a little bit closer, so that way I can like, dive down. Um,
All right.
on my next turn if I need to.
Trinia identifies the dire situation and doesn't want to be standing on this ground, so she's going to begin retreating as well. Dohan, it is your turn. I don't know why grappled is on you. Well, yeah, grappled should be on you. I'm sorry. Durr. Carry on.
All right, I'm going to make my first attack, but if I get my way out my first attack, I'm just gonna run. So 24 hit its AC.
Yes. So let me double check.
Stomach AC.
Yes,
pretty
you
close
do.
to it.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's the damage. Wait, where's my power attack? Oh, did I take that off? Okay, well, is 11 enough to get me out?
It is.
Okay. So I am now out of the worm.
Yes.
All right, I am just going to use my remaining move action, because I only took one standard attack. And I'm just going to start moving 70 feet towards. I guess I can see one of the
Okay.
shaman dudes over here, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm just going to run 70 feet all the way over there.
Oh. All right, Xale, you are grappled but not swallowed.
I cut my way out and I run.
Yeah, I just see Dohan fly by.
Can
The cliff
swoop in?
disappears.
Next turn I
right.
can. I
Next turn, yeah.
turned invisible and flew up.
No, this actually, in retrospect, this had the advantage that the worm couldn't get an AOO on Dohan as he ran by because he's doing this.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess maybe
calculated.
the correct thing I should have maybe done is just delay, because then I could have flown in and be like, all right, now I teleport
Yeah.
Xale out.
Yeah, it's fine. So first of all, before I forget, I'm just gonna lay on hands myself, which I think I can just do.
Yeah, I don't think you used immediate action or anything so you have your swift action still.
I tried to parry him last turn. Did that use?
No,
Which one,
only
though?
only riposte does, and in order
Okay,
to
and I didn't
riposte, you would
do
have had
that.
to
Yeah,
successfully parry.
that's right. Okay, so I heal a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit actually. I guess I just try and attack the worm. I guess I could try and escape the grapple. It would have to. I'd have to roll a 20,
Probably.
but that seems more likely than me doing any significant damage to this thing. Yeah, I guess I'll do that because I just don't see any damage me doing here but actually mattering.
Good luck, guys.
So I'll roll an escape artist and hope for a 20. Does that work? Or no, I have to do a CMD or
The
What do I have to
CMB.
do? CMB?
It's either CMB or escape artist.
You get to lay
Escape
on
artist,
hands
is
as
it
a free
auto
action.
succeed?
It's a
As
swift
paladins,
action.
yes, do
Swift,
it.
okay.
If it's on myself.
Maybe you can
If it's
dismiss
on an
the worm.
ally, it's a move. I don't think the worm is dismissible, though.
I actually don't know. It might be. I don't think so, but it could be.
I'll try and dismiss the worm.
That's just like a 1 a day, right? So even if it doesn't work,
It's
Yeah.
a
part
spell-like
of it for 1 day.
ability, and so therefore you have to concentrate.
Oh, you would have to concentrate.
I'd have to. Oh, it's not just.
And you could, yeah, you're not going to make the concentration check because it's based on his
Not
CMB.
gonna, he's not going to roll a DC 90 concentration check.
Yeah, it's not likely.
Oh yeah, I'll roll CMB.
I don't
to
think it's
try
quite
and
90. It's like it's
break
probably
out
like
the
80,
grapple.
89 or 87 or something.
It's CMB.
Plus 2 times the level of
Wait,
the spell or
is
something,
CMB
right?
to reverse the grapple or to break out of it?
Either one technically,
Both.
although I don't
Yeah.
think in this case I think it's only to break out because
You can't. Yeah,
you
you're too
can't
small.
grapple
Can't
something
grapple
that
it
much
too
bigger.
big.
than you.
Yeah. All right. Here's
You can
my
also do
CMB.
escape artist if you have that.
That it doesn't matter.
Nope, you do not.
Then I technically have a move action left. I don't know what I want to do with that, so I guess I'll do nothing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna succeed at swallowing you whole, because it's technically a pin roll. But we're gonna go ahead
I'll
and
just
roll
go
it
out
for
the
the
hole that
funsies
Dohan
of
made.
it. You could.
Yeah.
You could. All right. It begins to swallow you, in which you need to take damage, which is
I will search for the hole that Dohan ran out of
Let's
as I
see.
go down the worm's tube.
You take 32 damage.
Ow.
All right. Then it's going to.
Now it's gonna chase after the party and swallow them.
No, I think we're gonna burrow and run off with you.
Yeah, you could.
And that seems like the logical thing to do here.
Yeah.
I mean, worms are very logical.
It's a magical beast. It has intelligence.
Oh, okay. I'll dismiss it from the inside. It's fine. I'll wake up. I'll dismiss it from the inside, and I'll be like under, like 20 feet underground, in a giant tunnel.
It's do. Let me see though.
I mean, I'll try to follow it at least.
Yeah, we'll see what
From
it
up in the
does.
sky, see where it burrows to.
What's a cool class to play at level 10? Wizard. I'm playing a wizard.
A noble, an expert.
Yes, an expert. Oh my god.
He said he's an expert.
Actually, I'm pretty sure expert. He'd be like, I'm really good at skills, and then I'm over here playing an investigator that is also just really good at skills.
Yeah, no. Not doing that.
It's gonna chase after Dohan.
No, I'm looking at classes though.
But it can't.
Also, to answer your guys' questions, when something has cut its way out of a creature, the swallowing creature cannot use swallow whole again until the damage is healed.
Is that true? Because I did not read that at all when I was reading this.
Yep.
Let me page back here.
I don't think this is helping.
A swallowed creature's standard action moves.
It might. I mean, it can't eat if it can't swallow whole
I guess
anymore. Then it
that
might
means
just
you
say,
can-
"Okay, well, screw this. I
If
need
a
to go
swallowed
heal my
creature
throat."
can cut its way out, the swallowed creature cannot use swallow whole again until the damage is healed. If the swallowed creature escapes the grapple, successfully puts it back in the attacker's mouth, where it may be bitten. Okay, so you're just pinned then.
Yeah, it just has them.
Then I think maybe we're
But
just
if
gonna
it's
gnaw on
pinning,
him.
then it doesn't do damage to him.
Isn't that what it says? Like they're technically pinned. Any attempt, a new combat maneuver check as though attempting to pin an opponent. Okay, it's not actually pinned, it's just... Why does it say that? As though attempting to pin. If it sees as well as its prey. So, no, he would be just pinning. You're just grappled. You guys are just...
Yeah, he's just grappled.
Yeah.
And unless it has constrict, that's all it is. He doesn't even take damage.
Yeah. It doesn't. Okay, then we will just...
So Xale should get
chew
some
on
health
him.
back.
Oh, that is huge actually, because it means that means I can actually just go down there and like
You can just
teleport him out.
Yeah.
teleport
hopefully.
me out. Okay, so I'll put
Yeah.
my health back to where it was before it went.
Well, no, you still take that damage because it's biting you.
Oh, is the
It's-
damage the same either way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It still
Oh,
makes
it's not pinning him. It's just using the grapple check to do damage.
Right. It maintained
Yeah.
its grapple and it did its damage.
Okay, yeah.
It
so
normally
you're not
has-
pinned. You're just grappled.
I think it normally swallows as a free action from what
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, it does.
yeah. I heard Secret say as a free action when you got
Mhm.
swallowed, so
Okay, then that is its turn. It's just gnawing on Xale. Okay.
Yeah, it's trying to crush him in its jaws.
Shawanti retreats.
take his
Kaeso.
body back and eat him once it's healed up its mouth or healed up its
Yeah.
stomach enough.
But it sounds like Cliff is just gonna dim door you out.
I think I moved it.
That's the
second.
plan.
Sounds
I don't
like
even
it.
know if I'll use Dim Door. I might even just use Phase Step. Phase Step's a lot shorter range, but I wouldn't have to use up one of the 3 charges on my wand.
I mean, it's fine with me.
The downside to Phase Step is I wouldn't teleport with you. I'd just be only teleporting you. But I'd be
Oh,
relying on the fact that I'm flying and invisible.
yeah. I could play a ninja.
Ah,
Never
Maybe I
seen a
can
ninja.
try to detect if I think it notices me when I'm flying down next to you. Then I'll
Sense
make the call
motive,
based off of
yeah.
that. If I think it knows I'm there, then I'll probably just Dimension Door.
Or I could
The
play
other
a
downside to
shift
Dimension Door is I have to UMD it.
Yeah.
I do have a plus 14 and a D6 on that, so it's a pretty good chance that I succeed, but definitely not automatic.
I'm sleepy.
Kaeso?
Okay. I am going to use my mark to summon.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
am
still a 1 round, right?
I think so.
Even from the mark. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess I know summoners can do it as a standard action with their spell-like ability, but
Okay. Maybe I won't do this then. Okay. If I move and then start this, it goes off.
it still goes off in your next turn, but it uses up another standard action. Like you can do
Okay,
2
okay.
standard actions to combine for that.
That is fine. I'm fine with that. So I will move 30 feet off the map, and
Okay.
then I will start summoning.
Okay.
That works for me.
Cliff?
Okay. I want to fly down next to the worm and Xale, and I want to. Can I tell if I think the worm knows I'm here?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to react to you. It hasn't this whole time.
Okay. I don't have to roll anything like a sense motive.
Mm-mm.
Okay. In that case, okay, what is the distance on phase step again? Let me double check because I think it's only like 40 feet. Although if I do that, then Xale can move. That might be enough. Phase step. Yeah, it's gonna be about 40 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna still be up like 5 or 10 feet in the air, whatever I need to be at the same level as this thing's mouth where it's
Mhm.
holding Xale. And I'm going to use an extract of phase step, and it won't teleport me. It's only going to teleport Xale. I'm assuming Xale is a willing target.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like teleport him basically. I think I can go 25 plus. I can go 50 feet actually, so I'll just teleport him 50 feet away towards
Okay.
this way. Pretty much right behind Dohan, I guess. Really.
That's 50 feet. Right in front of Dohan.
Yeah.
Okay, then given all of the steps and scenarios that you guys have taken, you will eventually get out of its ability to burrow and catch you. Because the others have retreated. Dohan can retreat really fast.
We also do have a summon creature coming in next turn that'll can go keep it
Yeah.
distracted for a round or something.
But wait, I wanted
Xale
to use my
can-
quick runner's shirt to run double
You
move
can do
action.
that. Yeah, go for it. Use your charge, please.
I
Excellent,
use
excellent.
my one a day.
It might
quick
still
runner's
try
shirt.
to AoE where I'm at, I guess, while I'm invisible. I don't know. But
So
probably
this-
not, because everyone else is going to be moving away from it.
Yeah, it doesn't know
so-
where you are, so it's
This
gonna
thing
it's gonna
is
go
once a
after them
day.
in that direction. But
Yeah.
Yeah, once a day use an extra move action to move.
it's
So I do a triple move action in my next turn to
It's
run
not-
away.
very fast. So
So I run 90 feet away. That's my turn. Okay.
okay.
I fly away and meet up with you guys. I
All
probably
right.
catch up pretty quick. My fly speed's 60, so
It pretty much starts to like chase after you guys, but ultimately you guys are gonna outpace it, especially if you get to your horses and go quickly.
Yeah, who's playing with who, little worm?
I mean, I move
Mhm.
faster than a horse.
Yeah, that as well.
Dohan, go ready the horses.
you're the one that is entering that race that they do in England where you're allowed to do it on horseback or on foot.
Yeah.
And the people on foot actually do win like a reasonable amount of time. Like I want to say
How?
because it's a long enough distance run. It's like a super
Oh.
marathon.
Mhm.
Okay, I
Um,
see.
So that's actually what humans are good at is long distance running. Like
It's true. It
Maybe
is
you
true.
are. I'm not.
oh well, yeah, the humans in general, not like me specifically.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not one of the people that's beating the horse in that race.
All right. The Shawanti congratulate you, and they say we should return to the village and tell them of your great deeds.
Okay,
Spread
I
the
need to heal
word.
myself, and I
Yep,
lay on
I
hands
agree.
myself. I'll heal some
By
other
the
people
way, I
too.
summon 2 Aurochs and send them in his direction to distract them.
Okay. You do so. It slows it down.
Okay, I healed Dohan. 4 lay on hands charges. I have 1 left. He healed me 3. Are we? Oh, okay, so you can have 1.
Nope, actually, the human won the most recent one in 2025.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, most of the time the horse wins, but humans win like maybe like a fourth of the time or something.
I
it's
use
a
all my lay on hands. We're all
21
pretty much all healed.
It's a 21-mile race.
Jeez.
there's actually a race of people. I don't remember where they are, but they still run long distances to villages, and they do it barefoot. Uh,
Oh, I think I read about that too.
yeah. So,
Cool. So
and they enjoy it apparently. So
Yeah.
I do not enjoy running. Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
So
I have
we're
a friend who
going,
likes running to the
to
point where he gave
village.
himself shin splints to where he can't run anymore right now.
Oh
And it's
no,
like,
it's
oh,
kind of
that
sad.
sucks. Yeah. I've had shin splints when I played basketball. I know exactly what that feels like. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is say you guys travel back to the tribe unless you choose not to. That's up to you. You are close to the Wyvern
think it's a good
Mountains,
plan.
but the Shawanti are excited to return back and tell of your deeds.
Are we also close to the one storyteller or whatever?
You guys don't really know where that tribe is.
Okay. So we'll head back and
Yet.
then maybe somebody else point us towards them because I still want
Okay.
to talk to them.
Yep. So
Also, it's not a
we go back.
storyteller. It's like a truth speaker.
The truth speaker, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
He doesn't tell stories, he tells truths.
He tells truth. He
Yeah.
cannot lie. Or maybe he can lie. Who knows? All right.
He's like, anything I say is true. That's why I'm a truth speaker. We're like, but you just said something that's not true. If I said it, it's true now.
That's how it works.
Yeah, understandable.
All right, then what we'll do is because I want to kind of batch all of that stuff into one session, we'll say you guys get to the tribe, but next session we'll have you guys actually arrive and proceed with all of
Okay.
that. Okay.
How many days is it back to the tribe?
About 3.
3.
Should
Okay,
we
thank
just
you.
do night's rest?
Also, yeah, you
You'll
guys
have
And-
You
put
only
out
have a
your
couple
thrall
more
keeper
days
mark.
of your, the mark.
yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm sure that we're gonna run into something eventually, and we'll be like, "Wow, Thrallkeeper Mark would be really nice right now," but you won't have it.
Well, two of you can get it.
We can go back and get it
We can go
later.
back.
Yeah.
Well, I was planning on getting my new character in here. They can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that Xale's gonna be alive at that point. I'm gonna make Xale's.
Are we gonna start utilizing the pro gamer strat of dying to come back with consumables?
Oh my
No.
god.
Uh,
I don't remember who it
William Gambit.
was. When I like recruited a bunch of random people on Roll20 to play like my games.
Wasn't it William?
No, there was some other person who was like his character died and then he was like my new character loots that guy's body and takes all the items and I'm like what? No. No.
no, your party members bury them with your companion
Yeah.
because they know that they were important to him.
That's exploitative, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, the party member died. We all loot it. I mean, if you guys
I mean-
earned the items together, then sure. But like, this was
Or you
things
can
that
also
he
do it if you
bought.
just like that's fine if you have the character that
Mhm.
joins later show with no items. Like they just have to make use of the items that the party already had, including the stuff that
Yeah.
the dead character had. Then that's totally fine. And sometimes that makes sense to do. Like sometimes you're bringing a character in because they find like a prisoner or whatever.
Right. But this was like
So,
level
yeah.
1, level 2 death.
Yeah.
This sounds like a new player or something.
Y-
Like, there's no way that someone who has played a lot of D&D doing that.
Yeah, well, I was a new game master too, and I didn't really want to argue too much, but I was just like, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
no to that one. Just come
Yeah.
back with whatever money.
You'd probably be much less like uncomfortable about it now if you encountered it now just from having more experience. But
I mean, after having to put up with us.
not even that, but
No.
No, I
I don't think
the
we're
more you
generally
game
all right.
master, the
Yeah.
more you realize
try
that
and
those
game
things are
things too much.
arbitrary and it really doesn't matter. It's really not that big of a deal, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
you might even
Mhm.
just be like, okay, fine, and give them
Fine,
the items and just be
whatever.
like,
Punish them for
it's
it.
literally not going to matter in
yeah,
like 3 sessions,
exactly.
especially that early. But
Mm-hmm.
I would let them do it and then punish them for it in a worse way.
Oh.
But maybe that's because I'm an inexperienced GM. But it's like, okay, well, you do that, and then now the priests are mad at you and saying that you need to pay a fine and give the items back
you get
or
like
whatever.
arrested.
You
Exactly.
get arrested for looting the body. How dare you?
But that's also not fair to the other players who maybe that takes up their session time.
Yeah, and then
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's a balance.
It's always funny when you get like the players who really take the you can do anything, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go rob the store, and like they
Okay.
just get like, all right, you get arrested as a
You
level
want to play
1
this
character.
game from jail?
But that is, from my experience,
That's what you do when
That's
you
usually
start
from
out.
inexperienced players. Yeah.
that is exactly the first thing that a brand new player to
Yeah,
role
yeah.
playing in general inevitably
Yeah.
does.
So that's what you do in like Skyrim. You just steal everything and then sell it.
Yeah. Just put a bucket on their head and then you take everything.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see you. Yeah. Pluto, did you see, by the way, that I cannot make your next game if it's
I
on
did.
that date?
I think I'm gonna try to see if I can push it back 1 week in that case.
Yeah,
Because like we can't really go. I don't think we can really push it back or bring it forward the week because that's the 3rd, right before 4th of July.
I want to
Yeah.
work because that's gonna probably be like big money for me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The third does not make sense.
Okay, so
because
push it
I
back
mean
1
I
week.
figure if people aren't, like you working aside, probably there's a good chance that people are gonna be like, well, I'm driving to this place for the 4th of July because it's
Yeah.
the 4th of July is on a Friday. Like if you want to drive somewhere on Thursday, like that's a perfect time to do it. I might even do that. I don't know. I might drive up to Seattle
Yeah.
on Thursday. So
But yeah, okay, so we can just plan the week after.
so I'll try to see if the 17th works for people.
Yeah, the 17th would be better for me too because Frost is going to be leaving on the 11th, so I would like to be available on
You
the
have a little
10th
more
for
time,
myself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, let's plan on that then, Pluto, if that's good with you.
I will update the calendar event.
Okay.
Woohoo.
But my game will be on the 13th unless I get like no prep time. But I already kind of somewhat prepped for what you guys are about to get into. So
Yeah, no, that's. I don't think I can. I'm not gonna be there.
You're not
for
gonna be
the
back?
13th. I'm gonna land at the airport at 8 p.m. my time.
So
The
then we should
earliest I'd
push
be
my
back
game
is,
to
like,
the
9.
20th then.
Probably. I mean, unless
Okay.
you want me to get home from a flight and be an hour to 2 hours late.
No.
That's the best I could
No.
do. So yeah,
Next game on the 20th?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, sorry, it's flying out of town for that weekend.
I'll edit it in the calendar later.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was it. To be.
Well, that was a bit hairy. I was a bit concerned about how we were actually going to get away from it once everything was going down, but
Oh yeah.
See, I
Especially
just
with
chose not
overkill.
to worry about that part of it,
Well,
and it was fine.
You know, when I saw this thing and what they wanted me to do with it, I was just like, no way in hell. I'm just gonna kill you guys all. Like they want it. They're like, oh, it ate recently, so therefore it's not gonna swallow whole right away. So instead, it's gonna do its full attacks, its breath attacks, and everything like that, and until like it hits a certain HP level. And this thing has a really high HP with a high AC, and I'm just like, no way in hell are these guys gonna like survive that.
Yeah,
So
we don't have a wizard in the party, so that would be pretty
Mm.
tough.
yeah, so
I feel like you need like some
I-
full-on casters
How,
to
how much
kill this
damage was it
thing.
doing per hit? Like 30 or
Like
40?
30s.
let me pull it up
I'd say like
here.
30s. I took a 32.
Yeah,
out of that.
So it's a
36.
CR14 creature. It's a fire infused advanced purple.
And I'll be
worm.
honest, our party is not the strongest party.
26 to hit, doing 48 plus 13, but it has a tail attack as well, which is 26 to hit, which is 2d8 plus 13. And then it does 1d6 fire damage on top of that.
Like if we were all playing
Fire
like
wouldn't have been an
optimized
issue.
characters, then yeah, I think we'd be fine.
And
But we're
then
not
on top
playing,
of
like,
that, it
optimized
has awesome
characters.
blow, critical focus, improved bull rush, improved critical bite, power attack, staggering critical, weapon focus, bite and sting.
Staggering critical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
No,
I
this
made
is
a
a
decision
party
not to
killer.
murder you guys. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fight it.
No, they want it here. Let
No,
me
you're not
read
supposed
you.
to fight it, but Secret said the book said like, you
When
know,
the Cindermaw tries
have it not swallow right away and,
Yeah.
and try and murder.
When the Cindermaw tires of toying with the PCs, it burrows up directly in their midst. Unfortunately, Cindermaw has recently fed. On the first round of combat, it breathes fire on most densely packed group of PCs. It then attacks with its bite and sting on the second round of combat. It does not try to swallow foes whole immediately. Instead, it bites and moves on. Once the PCs deal more than 100 damage to the worm, it'll breathe fire at least twice, and then it abandons that tactic and then starts to try to swallow one of you guys. So by that point, one or two of you guys would have been dead or gravely injured or God knows what.
Yeah, it would have been pretty hairy if it was doing bite and tail attacks and
Yeah.
more breath weapons.
But you know what you could have done, though, is if you guys are really, really, really good at bluffing, you guys could have, like, lied and said you guys fought it. Just
But
not
there's
have your...
dudes with us.
Right.
Well, they
you
didn't
would...
go with us, right?
Well, no,
Or
they did. They witnessed it. But if,
Okay.
let's say those dudes died to, like, other things or died to that, then you guys could have just
Sure.
ran and lied or something.
Or died to us. But you see, the problem is
Mhm.
we have a paladin who's unlikely to lie, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not certain whether or not Dohan would be up for
Probably not.
I
lying
think
about
Dohan
an
wanted
exploit.
to do it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he'd rather do it than lie about doing it.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So,
Well, even if you play it by the book, what's stopping a PC from just diving into its mouth?
Can you do that?
I don't see why not. It has a gargantuan ass mouth.
That's fair. Like, you could
Can you cut your
fly
way
in there,
into
I
its
suppose.
stomach?
Why bother? Just like give it like give them an acrobatics check or something.
it goes for the attack, you jump into its mouth while it tries to bite. It's trying to bite you. Like,
Well, I mean, then you're going again to not playing it by the book, probably, because you'd have to come up with like a home ruling basically on how
I'm
to.
sure. Think like,
do
okay,
that,
say you
but-
had like
That's why
a
we have a
couple
game master.
fireballs. Sure,
Yeah,
yeah. If you had
no,
a
for
couple
sure.
fireballs, you could hit this thing and do 100 damage, maybe more than a couple. But with our party,
Well, fireball's not the best example. It's probably like very
okay, not
resistant to
fireball,
fire, but
I mean, a
spell
level
that can
10
touch
wizard
AC.
would have access to Cone of Cold, and I bet you
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
weak
that would-
against cold, and you could easily do 100 points of damage to it. with,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
a
if we
good
had
hit.
that kind of stuff,
Right.
we have very martial-y damage in the party.
Yeah, no, it's a
Like
sort
3
of.
of us are attackers.
This is the sort of encounter that our party is not well
Not-
suited to.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
we don't have touch AC. You don't even have.
We
like,
also
you
don't have the other
bombs.
way. The other thing that would like fuck this thing up is like if you had a really well spec'd archer, you probably could fuck it up pretty good.
Probably.
Yeah, just shoot.
I mean,
shoot,
it would
shoot.
burrow, I guess, but like,
It'd be hard to miss it.
yeah, like
I guess it has AC, but
I don't know. You wouldn't be as endangered to it. I guess you could fly around and shoot arrows at
yeah,
it.
an archer with fly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yep,
all
there
reasonable
would
things
be
have all said.
ways to fight it, but I did not see that in your party, so I made the decision.
Yeah, no, I think I'm all that to say. I think you made a good decision. This thing
Yeah.
was very strong against
I
us.
feel like the way you handled it was pretty fair too, because there was still a lot of danger there.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely could have killed us. Yeah, I almost died twice this session.
Oh.
I mean, kind of, not really to the intelligence.
Well, yeah, I actually don't know what would have happened in the while getting the thrall's mark.
Secret said it was
failed.
going to do int damage to me, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get out.
You wouldn't be smart enough to think how to get out, so you would
What
be
what
stuck in there.
Galarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you would have died actually if your
Yeah.
intelligence gets damaged enough that you
Yep.
can't.
But I would have had to fail
actually
like
get out.
2 or 3 saves in a row, and I think after I failed one, then Secret probably would have been like, "Yeah, you think you're getting dumber." But when I was saving, like I'm save, it's like, okay, well, I'm feel as dumb as I always feel.
That's fair. All right, well, I'm gonna peace out. I'll see
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
gonna go.
on
Have a good
the
night.
20th.
Thank you for the game.
Yep. Thanks, Secret.